right, shalom, shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming at you guys with another lesson. Hope this lesson is edifying. All right, but before we get into it, we're going to give our praises to the Heavenly Father and His Son in their holy proper true names. And we want to say, Call, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ba'amal. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMX. All right, salutations to the icon that's pushing this truth around the four corners of the earth. All right, shalom to the whole feet elect. Shalom to the icon of the Lions Den Camp, and also double honors to our elder as well. Aharawan by Yana Sha'Allah, the Lions Den Camp. We're going to get right into it, man.
All right, today we're going to focus on a couple precepts dealing with the kingdoms. All right, so we're going to dive right into it, man. I really don't have a basis of this lesson besides it being motivation towards the elect to understand what we're taking part in and what the Lord promised us. Because you got 2/3, they want to alter your belief. You know, have you forget that the reward of the kingdom, the reason you're doing this work. They have you focused on the things that's around you, which is the affliction, the persecution, the lies, the deception. All through the internet, they're flaunting money and wealth, everything that the devil offered to Yahweh Shai. All right, they took him to a mountain and showed him the kingdom of the heaven, of the world. Matthew. Well, if you get it, it's good. But yeah, you know, when the devil showed spiritual demon Satan showed Yahweh Shai all the kingdoms and even America. All right, in the same way, John the Revelator, it said he was in awe. What's that? Revelations, he wandered after the beast. I think it's 13. Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is the book of Saint. This is the book of Saint Matthew, chapter 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Right? Yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're in this wilderness being tempted as we speak. You know, the temptation, meaning what? The trial period. Where you're going to be tested. All right? And what's being tested is your faith and your integrity towards Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai. You going through affliction is a chance to test your integrity. You going through patience, you know, learning, continuing to teach. That's your integrity as this world pulls away from Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, go ahead, brother.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh.
Right, yeah. Good. Go ahead, break down real quick that point I was making.
Time. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like the elder was saying, we're going to be tempted the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? Because no servant is greater than his master. He was tempted, so we're going to be tempted as well. You know what I'm saying? With this world. Just like the elder was saying, we have our people that's still stuck in this world. They like to try to, you know what I'm saying, beat the word of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai out of us. Because they, you know what I'm saying, hey, just like in the times of old, you know what I'm saying, our people basically came back in the reincarnation and they're in their lot, the Purim. So shoot, if they hated the Lord back then, they're gonna hate the Lord today, man. You know, so he told the devil that tempted him, hey, we should not just live by bread alone, man, because you know he was hungry because he just fasted. So shoot, you gotta live by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's the bread that you should want.
Right, man. All right, we ain't gotta worry about that. Let's get Luke 17 and 21.
All right, this is the book of St. Luke, chapter 17, and verse 21.
Right, because all the world is wondering after the delicacies of this place, the delicacies that Esau has. You know, all the things that they're pushing into social media. You can get rich through the internet. You know what I mean? Which they're really tearing down the economy. by doing so, by creating these digital jobs, which are not real means of income. You know, instead of like factory jobs, all the factories are shutting down, and all the stores and companies are being liquidated overseas. All right. So they're building this whole meta world where they can say, hey, you can make money off of it, you can get rich, you can be any character you want to be, you know. But the Lord said, no, we got to push towards the kingdom. You know, money shall be used as a defense, and use this world without abusing it. But at the same time, we supposed to be focused on the kingdom. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. Somebody get that? Can you come up a little bit too? It's hot, man. It's like yellow. Pass out. Good.
All right, this is the book of St. Luke.
My bad. I think you got a precept.
Okay.
This is the book of Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sore destruction.
That's right, man. All right. So yeah, arise meaning what? Get your mind out of this place. All right, and depart. Look forward to the departure, meaning what? Hasten the day. You know, put on your covering, put your shoes upon your feet, put your garment on. All right, get prepared for the battle.
On the breastplate, the armor of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, the armor of the Lord, man, and get prepared for the Lord to use you as a soldier in His kingdom. All right.
You got an interjection in here.
That's right.
But this is Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much, but bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Yep.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
There you go. So we earn wages. We can earn wages, but he said what? He that uses this world without abusing it. You're putting it into a bank where the dollar's losing value. The banks are crashing. They can take your money through taxes or interest rates. All right. Just because they want to, they can say a hacker did it.
Right.
Right. Anything. So you are saving money that really has no value. You know. So he said, what? We have so much and bring in little. You know, our people built this whole country off the backs of slaves, man. And we still working till this day, sweat equity slaves, man, bringing in little to where you got to struggle just to pay bills for the next day. They're trying to work people to death. So that's why we seek a better kingdom. That's not the reason. We're seeking a new kingdom because we're seeking righteousness, man. All right, we know this is not our rest. Go ahead, brother. You have more on it? Go ahead. Yeah, precept. Real quick, let me bring this out and go to this precept.
All right, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from our Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai.
That's right, man. So yeah, till this day we're still in our captivity under these devils, man. You know, so this is not our rest, and that's what that scripture represents, man. We seek a rest to come, man. We seek a kingdom that we can't see right now. All right. So go ahead, keep going, brother. Go with this. Your precept.
All right,
I'm gonna get this lesson too.
All right, you gonna bring up your precept first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is Matthew 6 and 33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Man. So it says, seek first the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. The Lord will make you prosperous, man. You just gotta stay in his way, man. Following his laws, statutes, and commandments. Following his ordinances, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. All right, so now let's get Luke 17, because yeah, we are yet this day still in our captivity under these devils, man. And who put us into captivity? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai did. He has the keys to hell and death. He has our reward, our freedom, and no man shall buy you. So I don't care who it is. None of these celebrities. They say they can free you with financial freedom. And you sign a contract like Meek Mills did with Rick Ross, and you get effed over. You know, sign with P. Diddy.
Literally, you get fucked over.
You get fucked literally. You get fucked over.
No, precept.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches.
So this is a warning from the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, telling you don't trust in these uncertain riches, man. It's the same way the Roman Empire and the Greek Empire, they had the denarii. What was the other one? The drachma. Yeah, the drachma and the denarius. You know, but those coins aren't used anymore. Same way the dollar and the euro and the yuan, all of them are not going to be used anymore either. As a physical fiat currency, yeah, a dollar paper currency. They're going to switch over to digital. Even that digital system, okay, then cool, we'll go digital. Well, that's going to end too. All right, only a fool would think that this kingdom is going to last forever, man. The only kingdom that's prophesied to last for eternity is the kingdom of righteousness, the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the kingdom of the Creator, not the kingdom of these devils, the deceivers.
Not kingdom of the creations.
Yeah. You know, go ahead.
All right, this is the book of St. Luke, chapter 17, and verse 21.
Yeah, all the way to 20, all the way to 30.
Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you.
Right, so you're not going to have to run to a church. You're not going to have to run to some desert out there in LA like the dude, Prophet Yahweh. We used to call him Agway, you know, Igwe. That guy there, man, he was telling people to come out to the desert so he can get them personal colonoscopies. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, tell him to come out to Vegas.
Oh no.
And he was gonna call the Messiah down in the UFO.
Oh, is it Vegas? This nickname is like the city of sin.
And it's the city of sin, the desert.
Desert. That's just all bad.
That's scripture.
So
It's
ain't no
just all
water
bad.
there. Ain't no living water there.
And the living water. But you're not going to go down to Miami to meet. You know, they're gonna say Jesus is in the church. You know, you're not going to go over there to Jerusalem where they say they got the Messiah at. Nah, he said you're not going to say low here or low there. But what he said, the kingdom of heaven is within you, man. It's not a place. You know, the kingdom of heaven comes not with observation. Somebody get that? That what you're getting?
And then, just like the title of your lesson, the kingdom of heaven is being within us. We don't have the laws written in our inward part, but at the same time, we're supposed to dwell on the laws and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Partially having the ordinances that are going to govern that kingdom of that kingdom, rather than being governed by these ordinances made by wicked individuals. The law that's going to be governing the new kingdom to come is going to be made by Yahweh.
Yep. All right, let's go over in verse.
All right, this is St. Luke, chapter 17, and verse 20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees, when the kingdom of Yahweh should come.
Right, not the kingdom of Esau, not the kingdom of the heathendom, but the kingdom of Yahweh, man, should come. Go ahead.
He answered them and said, the kingdom of Yahweh cometh without Shalaki. Cometh not with observation.
There you go, not with observation, man. This is gonna happen. The next thing you know, when all hell break loose, the elect gonna be getting taken up into the chariots. And you ain't gonna notice it. You know, who's who, what's what, who's the chosen, you're gonna notice it at that moment. You know?
They're gonna be amazed. They're gonna be amazed at our salvation, man.
Right, but right now, he said many are called, but few are gonna be chosen. So we in the moment of Ezekiel 37, where the valley of dry bones, some had the breath and some don't. Or in the scripture where it says the Lord is going to pull with the angels, they pull all the fish to the sea, good and bad. That's what's happening now, and the Lord going to do the selecting. So the kingdom of heaven is coming not with observation like IUIC doing, trying to make a spectacle before men. You know what I mean? So it's going to just happen. You're going to see them coming out of the sky, man. All right? So this is a spiritual edification, a spiritual building of the kingdom. So another thing, you're not going to see it in a physical church. That's not the kingdom of the Lord. You know, the same way Solomon, during the times of King Solomon, and the temple was being built, they had the they had to form all the brick and the mortar outside of the temple.
Right.
So that way, within the temple, it'd be quiet. So there was no sound when it was being built. All right, the same way, you don't hear any banging and no hammer while we being built, the kingdom. You know? Go ahead, brother. Real quick, you got an interjection?
This is Acts 15 and 16. After this, I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen down, and I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up,
Right.
that the residue of men might see after the Lord, and all the Gentiles upon whom my name is called, saith the Lord, who doeth all these things.
That's right. The Gentiles talking about the Israelite Gentiles that are called. All right. He called us heathens. You know, if you're not in the truth, you're not serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you're a heathen to him. All right. So he said, well, he's gonna build up the ruins. That goes into the foundation. And the Lord built the foundations with who? Peter, with Yahushua, with the apostles, the prophets, and the minor prophets. All right. Yahushua being the top apostle. Sent out to the world. Now, so the Lord is building us up. The tabernacle of David, the house of love. Love meaning loving the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, keeping His commandments. Go ahead, brother. Finish that one.
All right, this is back at St. Luke, chapter 17.
You good?
I'm going to start at verse 21 again. Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you.
There you go. It's within the individuals, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. And the rest of the speckled bird Israelites that are scattered around the four corners of the earth. But it's within that spirit. All right, go ahead.
And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it.
Right, because back then, when Yahushua was on the scene 2,000 years ago, they thought that was it. They're like, yo, is this it? But the Lord said what? There must come a falling away first. They desired to see the kingdom, but the Lord said, no, they wasn't going to see it at that time. All right? So that's why the Lord said in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, measure the times diligently within itself so that you're not lying to yourself. 2,000 years ago, he was saying, no, according to the prophecies, he showed up to set the foundation. He showed up to suffer for our sins, not to bring in the kingdom yet. All right? So those people, those individuals are back here today.
And they shall say to you, see here, or see there. Go not after them,
Right, it's not.
nor follow them. For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven,
Right, same way lightning is sent down here from the heavens, is the same way Yahushua is going to be sent down here from the heavens. All right? Yep, it's going to be miraculous.
shine unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day.
Right, Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 15, real quick. The same one that delivered us out of Egypt in 1446 BC
18, 15.
is the same one, 18 and 15, Quran. It's the same one that Yahweh is going to send the second time. What was that? Isaiah 11, second time from Egypt.
You want that Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah. See that? Because he, the same way he showed up then, he showed up in a fire by day, fire by night, and a cloud by day, which is a chariot.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 15. Thine almighty word leapt down from heaven out of thy royal throne.
Right? Leaped.
Slide.
Yep.
Thine almighty word
Leaped.
leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne.
So that almighty word, the word is who? Yahushua, written in the book of John. He leaped down out of heaven, just like lightning does. Once again. So that's how Yahushua is going to return, not in some church, not in Miami, you know, not over in LA or Las Vegas. All right? It's going to be a flash, boom, and then all destruction going to happen, boom. All right? Yeah, you keep going.
As a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction.
So Yahushua leaped out of the throne as a fierce man. The word leaped down out of the throne as a man of war. That's Yahushua. He is a man of war. And he said, into a land of destruction. That land of destruction at that time was Egypt. So the land of destruction this time is America. All right?
Isaiah 11.
Isaiah 11, yeah, kind of. And then we, go ahead.
You want to start the root of Jesse?
Second time delivered, second time out of Egypt.
This is the book of Isaiah 11 and 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the lands of the sea.
See, not just from Egypt anymore. Now it's going to be a salvation for the deliverance for the children of Israel from being worldwide. But the main deliverance is going to be from America, because this place is going to be getting hit with 200 million warheads, what's it called, ICBMs. All right, let's finish that up.
All right, this is back at St. Luke,
Yep.
chapter 17, and verse 25.
Huh.
But first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation. And as it was in the days of Noah,
Right, so that already happened. Yahushua was first rejected. All that had to happen first. He was like, you're not going to see the kingdom yet. All these things got to happen first, man. Just like the MOTB has to be pushed first. Go ahead. So people saying, yo, where is your God? Where are the Israelites? Well, we know according to prophecies, these prophecies have to play out first. Go ahead.
all right, this is back at St. Luke, chapter 17, verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Right, they didn't believe the messenger of Yahweh at that time. They didn't believe Noah. They didn't believe the Most High, man. That's the whole focus. You know, Yahweh told them it was going to rain, that there was a judgment coming upon the whole world. And he sent Moses to preach this message. Same way he sent us into this land of destruction to teach this message today. That it's going to rain fire this time. And it's going to be a flood of fire called a lake of fire, America.
They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and the flood came.
There you go. See that? They were married and given in marriage, going on with life, boasting, probably mocking Noah just like they mocked Lot. All right? Mocking the children of Israel. We want to go back into Egypt. Go ahead.
And destroyed them all.
Uh-huh.
Likewise, also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they broke, they sold, they planted, they built.
Right. They built, man. See that?
But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
So that's what the Lord is saying. This is how deliverance is coming. It's going to be in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, man. Like a flash of lightning when Yahushua shows up.
Whenever the Israelites get rescued out of a place, that place gets destroyed.
That's it.
It's just the
That's
that's the trend.
Just like Babylon.
Gone.
That's the trend. When he delivered us out of Babylon, 539 BC, when he was about to bring in the rulership of, what's his name? Persian. No. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to say Caesar.
What was the name?
No, Cyrus the Great.
Okay.
Yeah. I just can't think of his name. But yeah, Cyrus the Great. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 4, verse 37.
Yep.
By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times.
Right, so the Most High got things numbered, man. How did he start numbering? When he started what you would call days. That's the Most High's time clock. All right? The sun, moon, and stars. He's created what you would call time. And he has a set measure of time for people to rule and days for people to fall.
And he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Until the said measure
He don't,
be
he
fulfilled.
don't mess with the clock.
He don't mess with it.
Just let it run.
And he'll let it cook until it's ready. You know? And then and what it said to the said measure be fulfilled, the said measure represents their rulership. Esau's rulership, they have a certain time period to rule. We have a certain time period to be in captivity, and then that's it. They have a certain time period to be wicked, and then the Lord gonna say, all right, that's enough. Just like day and night, night cannot go past the day. It has a certain boundary to it, just like the sea cannot go past the sand. It's so far up on the shore, unless the Most High manipulates it with the sun
Like
and the
a
moon.
hurricane or something. Yeah.
Hurricane.
But even then, it only lasts for a time and it go right back to where it's supposed to go.
Right, man. Perfect balance, man. So the Most High is controlling that. Go ahead, bro.
Just a precept to back up the point. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
That's spiritual, man. Everything there's a season. And to everything there's a time appointed under the heavens. See, the Lord used everything good?
Yeah.
The Lord used seasons and time to measure how long he's gonna have somebody rule on this earth. You know? Make sure you good with the heat and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. This that humidity has see shit moving. You alright, brother?
Keep going.
You alright, brother? Chop the screw. Brother. Alright. Fair, yeah. You go back to that one. So everything under the earth, everything under the sun, there's an appointed time. Even for our death, even for our life. Us to be born, some to die. Some to rule, some to fall. All right, that's balance, man. All right, yeah, let's keep going over in 30.
Yeah, one more verse.
Yeah, Luke 17, yeah.
All right, this is Luke 17, in verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
Woo, man, can you imagine that when Yahweh Shai is finally revealed, man? We've been prophesying about him the whole time, but you got people caught up with guns, you got people caught up with the rap life, all the drama that's on the internet, you know, they get caught up in that. And they don't care nothing about judgment. That's why these people are here murdering each other. That's why they're into voodoo and stuff like that. Because they don't believe that Yahweh exists, man, because these churches have lied to them, man. You know, and they've done. He said, let's get that real quick. He said, if you don't gather with them, you scatter. And that's what they've done. And these churches, they're not gathering for the Lord.
They gather for themselves.
They're gathering for
You can
themselves.
say.
Yep. All right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is Isaiah 42 and,
Yeah.
and 13. It said, the Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies, man. And that's what the Lord gonna do, man. When he get that said measured time from the Father to come back to the earth, man, he's gonna come back like lightning. All right, quick of a second, man. Split of an eye. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, he's gonna come back roaring. All right, and he's gonna prevail against his enemies. He's gonna devour them, man.
Either one of them do the same.
Come on.
All right.
If you go to verse 14, it says, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. So again, he's waiting patiently, man. But as soon as that said measured time come, man, he's gonna come down here and he's gonna roar.
It say he holding his peace. I mean, he want to do something, but he has to know that he has to let patience work his perfect work. So he has to chill. He gonna come with that ruler, like the scripture says.
Yeah, there you go. Luke 11 and 23.
Luke 11 and 20.
Yeah, good point, bro. Go ahead. What did you have?
This is Luke
11 and 23.
chapter 11, verse 23.
Right there,
It says, he that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth.
Right, Jeremiah 5:26. Right. So these churches, man, they've done nothing but scatter the people. They scattered the people, the tambourine players. They allowed that to go on through years throughout the congregations in their churches. And now look what it turned into in America. That was the birthplace of it in them damn churches. You see that? And then amongst the Gothic people. But then you have money. The pastor, he puts that mindset of money. Manifest destiny.
Don't follow laws, but follow the law of tithing.
Envy. And then a lot of them be gangbangers and they go out to the street with that same mindset.
Lusting,
Yeah.
adultery.
And what they find, they don't find God, they find the devil. And the devil starts to promise them all these different things. If you murder, if you do this, all the stuff that's in the voodoo and witchcraft on the left-hand side. All right, so they've done nothing but scatter the people instead of gathering to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You got that? You said something about the spirit, gather from the spirit. The spirit that had gathered them, right? Go ahead.
Jeremiah.
Yeah,
This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 26.
yeah.
For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that set of snares. They set a trap that catch men.
Right, they set a trap. And they set the trap that Esau allows. Esau's the cunning hunter, and he uses Jake to set the traps now with these churches. All right? And they get paid for setting the traps. And these entertainment companies. All right, they get incentivized for setting traps for people, man. Trapping their minds into darkness.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them.
See that? So it's his mouth have commanded, and his spirit have gathered them. So the mouth have commanded, meaning the prophets that spoke this before and that wrote the scriptures. So the scriptures could be here today and be broken down by those same prophets. All right. So he said what? And so through the spirit, it was sent out into the world, and then the same spirit gathered us today. All right. You got that one at Luke. What was that, Luke? Somebody had that?
11 to 12.
Yeah, 23.
All right, this is Luke 11, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
It says, he that is not with me is against me.
See that? If you're not with Yahweh, and you're not with Yahushua in the spirit of truth, and you're not doing it his way, coming out to the streets and teaching, and you call yourself setting up a church or a congregation and all that, well, he said, what? You're against him, man. You're setting up a table against him. He said, you prepare a table for that truth. You're preparing a table, an altar for these idols, man. If you're into these churches, if you're in the entertainment industry too deep, like Illuminati level, you know, Diddy level. All right? Or if you're into these mosques, Islam, all these different religions. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth.
See that? So they're basically scattering the people, man. So they basically gather all the people into their churches, and then they just scatter their minds and let them run wild on the earth, like an ass snuffling up the wind. You know what I mean? A loose donkey running wild wherever it want to go. Smell something, you run that way.
Right.
Being driven with every wind of doctrine
Going off of instincts rather than the spirit.
and feelings and emotions. You know, they want everything emotional. You know,
Make me feel good.
they don't. Yeah, people don't like judgment. But the Lord said, "What? The truth shall set you free."
They like to hear smooth words.
They want to hear smooth words.
I got that.
You got that?
Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, you can break down.
Come on, man, like the brother was just saying, that's what they do. Especially the prophets of Baal. You know, these Christian pastors, you even got these like Farrakhan, all these, they talk about this get money doctrine or following other gods. But the Lord said it's only one true power we should be serving, Yahweh and his son Yahushua. So it's nothing outside of that. So they're scattering the flock. They're not gathering in.
Okay.
That's how you know who the Lord is chosen on, the one that's gathering.
Right, brother. All right, somebody grab 2 Maccabees 5 and 19.
Second Maccabees chapter 5 verse 19. Nevertheless, Yahweh did not choose the people for the place's sake, but the place for the people's sake.
Right, so the people's sake, man. So who's Jerusalem? Those same people that came out of Egypt, man. The one that the Lord brought out of Egypt, that's the mother of us all. We come from those people. You see that? And we became daughters of those people. All right? And us being a daughter, that was our mother. They said, as is the mother, so is the daughter. So we, so now he said, what? I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. All right? So read that again. He said, what? For the people's sake.
Nevertheless, Second Maccabees 5:19. Nevertheless, Yahweh did not choose the people for the place's sake, but the place for the people's sake.
There you go, man. So that place don't even matter. It's about the people, man. You see that? It's about the Israelites. That's what all this is about. So wherever we're scattered at, as long as we're connected to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, there we will be called the sons of God. We don't have to be in that land.
There's gonna be a source of light right there.
That's right. Yeah, yep. And that light is going to spring up from that point. Yep.
I got a precept. This is the book of Isaiah 44:4. And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel.
There you go. And the watercourses, where's the water coming from? It has a source. The water's coming from heaven. You know, the spirit that's flowing from the throne of Yahweh through Yahweh Shai, the canal or the conduit, and that conduit leads to what? To water courses, which would be called rivers and streams. And this is where we grow up and sprout up and become trees planted by the living water. You know, springing up as grass. All right, out here where the men are teaching that. That's where the water is poured out in the streets. All right, so that's right, man. Go ahead. So that's what we're gonna be called the kingdom of heaven. Once the Lord bring us together.
I got a precept on the point you made. All right, this is the book of Romans, chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 25. As he say also in Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not my beloved. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living powers.
See that? So that's why you want to jump on board now, man. You know, because it's going to be too late. The Lord said, those that seek him early shall find him. And then he's going to manifest everything in the end. Let's get that. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, man. You know? Because in the end of this, that's when it's going to be manifest who are his chosen. And the power that he's going to give to them and the reward.
Chapter 9, verse 1.
You know what I mean? Has ending with beginnings. Huh?
Verse 3.
Like 3 or something, 4, yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Right, they said the earthquake swarms are going crazy. Off the charts this week. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
See, the Lord blessed us to be able to what? To well understand it today. All right? You know, who was just reading a minute ago? Right before him. That was you, right? That was you. What was the last verse you read?
Where it was said that he's going to be called his people.
His people.
Yeah.
Right? So that's right. So the place where we were scattered and we were called not the Lord's people, this is where we're going to be called the Lord's people, man. And then in the kingdom. So that means here, how is he going to do that here? Raising it. Somebody don't get it. No, you get somebody got to lift up the standard against him. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5, this is when you want it.
Yep.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
There you go. So the end is going to be manifest. See that? Through these men. It is not yet known what we shall be, but we know when we see him, when he's revealed to the world, we shall be like him. They're gonna look at Yahweh Shai and be like, oh shit. They're gonna turn around to us and be like, oh shit.
Oh shit, you with him?
You know?
It's your boy.
It's your man. So yeah, man. So it's gonna be manifest, man, the Lord's power and his covering and protection, man, on this earth. Right here in these places where we were scattered. So we ain't gotta run, we ain't gotta fear. Go ahead,
This Isaiah 59:19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun."
Right, they're gonna fear his name because his power is gonna rest upon his children, which are the children of Israel, in those places. It's gonna scare the hell out of these people. Right? That's why I said that in Revelation 11. Great fear is gonna fall on them that saw them, because they know what time it is. When they see the prophets out here prophesying, people used to be scared, man.
It said in that day too, that it said 1,000. It said 1,000 men is gonna flee from you, man.
Yep.
And that's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna be on his men in those times, man. We're gonna see more of his miraculous power, man.
And that's what type of power Jake want now. That's why they pull the guns out. They'll shoot up a barbecue or a park. They got Duval Day today.
Yep.
They'll shoot something like that up and 1,000 people will run.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I got that chop on me, man.
Well, we're going to feel like that. Right. But the truth. That's how we're going to feel, but it's going to be righteous.
Good. We're not going to be shooting up barbecues and stuff like that. It's going to be only to deal out righteous judgment.
There you go, man.
Or to protect ourselves or protect others around us.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood."
So when they finally ready to make their move, the Lord say, when they go to fill their belly and to devour, that's what it means, to fill their belly, to devour, to eat and consume, like the devil goeth about seeking whom he may devour. And when they go to devour Jacob again, the Lord said he's going to raise up a standard. He's going to say, "Touch not my anointed." You can touch these right here, devil, but don't touch Job this time. Go ahead. You can go as far as tormenting Israel, but you cannot kill all Israel. A remnant gonna be saved.
It says, "When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him."
Here you go. So who's the him? The Lord gonna raise up a spirit against these devils, man. Against the enemy, Esau, that's coming in rushing like a flood, man. With martial law, you know, and the flood comes creeping in. All right? You got more? Something else? All right. In Jeremiah 17:4, and you already brought out Hosea 1:10 just now.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever."
All right, so he said, what? What? We're going to discontinue from our heritage. And that's what happened here. So people are like, man, how you know? How do you know? Well, I know we discontinue from our heritage. And that's just it. If you trace our heritage back beyond slavery, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it fits according to the prophecies of Deuteronomy 28. You know?
Even before Africa.
Even before that.
Because they like to go before slavery and be like, Africa. And they like throw their hands up right there.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So all the prophecies match up with us. Even the colors of the people. You know, you can look up Via Latina. You'll see a lot of the Latino tribes over there painted over the catacombs of Rome. You'll see a lot of Jakes looking dark skinned like Judah, Benjamin, and Levi over there in the catacombs of Rome, man. All right, which are the grave sites of the real Jews. So you can go on and on, man, as far as the prophecies of our people. All right, Daniel 7:13, go ahead.
This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves." And I bring that out because, hey, we remembering ourselves now, like the prophecies say. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's stiff neck. Stiff neck means to be walking down one path and not willing to turn around. And repent means to turn back. So stiff neck means they striking down that wicked path to destruction. But that was us at one point. we marched our stiff neck ass all the way over here into slavery.
Right.
And the Lord said, yeah, when you get there, you're gonna remember how far you done walked away.
Once you got enough of that butt whooping on you.
Yeah. once you walk through that fire, then I'll tell you.
Come.
And then you're going to walk back through the fire. All right.
7:13.
Daniel 7:13. That's right, man. The kingdom of heaven is in you, man. So the Lord is building us up from within. Each individual represents a stone to the kingdom. Yahushua being the chief foundation stone. Go ahead, brother.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days.
See, that's Yahushua. This is in the heavens. And as in heaven, so shall it be upon earth. There's righteousness and order out in the heavens, but on earth, everything's being controlled by Yahweh, but the wicked are in power right now. You see that? The Lord is elevating Esau. You know, so he controls who rules and who doesn't upon the earth. But people don't understand that. They think, what's that? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, that you only live once. And things happen by chance. So that's why they out here killing each other, getting rich or die trying.
Free will.
Free will, you know? They don't believe in the judgment day. They like, I get judged enough by going to jail. But you got a worse judgment than that coming. You know, the judge of all judges, man, is coming. The Most High. Go ahead, brother.
I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him.
Yep.
And they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory, and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him.
There you go.
His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.
See that? So his kingdom is never going to be destroyed. So he's telling you that the kingdom of heaven is within you. So he's saying you'll never be destroyed. You know? But he said, what? This lamb, this Son of God was given a kingdom and a dominion. And that dominion represents his men ruling over righteousness, ruling over this earth. All right?
It was funny. I was talking to a Christian, and I know we was talking about the kingdom of heaven coming down. She was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be glorious to be able to be at league with the animals." And we was vibing for a little bit, and then I said, "Yeah, you know, and the Lord's men are gonna be in rulership." She was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, there's gonna be a government upon the earth, you know, in the kingdom of heaven." She was like, "So you think there's gonna be a government?" I was like, "Yeah, there's gonna be laws that people are gonna have to be abide by. There's gonna be rulers and stuff." She was like, "I don't know about all that." So, what you mean?
There's laws now.
Exactly. They can't conceive people in rulership with righteousness.
Right, yeah.
Like they can understand, you know, the government and the laws and stuff like that, but they can't understand people doing that with righteousness.
Yeah. They lack faith. And actually, in actuality, they lack knowledge.
Come on.
So the word knowledge goes into the knowing or the know-how or to experience. So they have not experienced or tasted the blessing of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See, us, we've been blessed to have the knowledge, and we teach it to our children. When we were cut off and discontinued as a nation, and we lost our heritage, we lost the knowledge of Yahweh, of how he works in the earth, of how he judges the earth, of how he puts one down and raises up another. So we lost that knowledge, but it's been given back to us now. John 14:30. Yeah. You got one?
I got one.
Yeah, he's pushing it.
John 14.
This is the book of John, chapter 14, and verse 30. Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of the world cometh and have nothing in me.
Right, so Yahushua was saying, that's in red letter, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Yahushua saying, hereafter Yahushua wasn't going to talk with us anymore. Talk much with us. He's talking with us, but he's talking through the Spirit. But we wasn't going to hear his physical voice. But he did come back and talk to John, the Revelator. You know what I'm saying? He said he wasn't going to talk much with us, though. All right? He said what? Hereafter, the prince of this world cometh, man, meaning the son of the devil. You know, the deceiver. Esau, Titus and Vespasian. The Vespasian dynasty was coming to take us down. All right? But it's basically saying Esau, and it says what? They have nothing in them.
Yes. It says, for the prince of this world cometh and have nothing in me.
There you go. So this kingdom that the Lord is talking about, that we're speaking of, that's going to be righteous, and Yahweh Shai, and the kingdom and dominion, it's going to be everlasting. Esau has no part in that. You know, this is their rulership right now. Let's get Second Peter 3 and 15, or 3 and 10.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. God damn, I just had that. Well, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Speak on it real quick.
Come, man. So
Kingdom,
the kingdom is coming. The Lord is coming to give the wicked their expected end and the righteous their expected end. It said with fervent heat. And one thing that the elder went into this week was how the sea of glass mingled with fire. So that's the end judgment. And they said the righteous are going to be scarcely saved. But also it says the timing of it too. It says as a thief in the night. So there's no telling when that judgment is going to come. So,
and also the destruction of America is going to happen within 1 hour. So even just as Yahweh shall come like a thief in the night, he's going to come quick, fast, and in a hurry, and then be gone. And this place is going to be left in shambles.
God, man, never to be inhabited again.
right.
It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right. So what manner of person should you be in all your actions? That means what? Getting prepared, hastening unto the day of the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
The mindset as well. What should you keep your eyes single upon? Darkness or light?
Right. Right. Yeah. So instead, the Lord said, "What? Be occupied in prophecy."
Right.
All right. Over to 15.
Verse 12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of our power, wherein the heavens wherein the heavens being on fire.
That's what we're supposed to look for. He ain't say look for the kingdom in a place. He said look for this day to come, this judgment day, when the heavens shall be on fire. See that? Go ahead.
Shall be on fire, dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Right, so people will say, well, that type of destruction, you'll be here too. Like, no, we got a different type of hope. We know that judgment is for this place. But it's a standard that the Lord is going to set to bring his righteous kingdom in. And the elect are going to be taken out of here, taken up into the chariots, and brought back down on this earth to enslave the wicked. That's how it's going to go. And that's what we're supposed to look for. But these churches not teaching you to look for that. You know, the people in the mosque, they're not teaching you. The people at your business, they're not teaching you to look for these things.
To look for salvation.
They tell you to look for the economy crashing and all that. But they'll say Trump will fix it.
Or it'd be like, doomsday prep or some shit like that.
Yeah, they just looking for straight being destroyed. We're supposed to look for salvation.
Right.
Where's the hope?
Where's the hope at?
Right.
Where's the hope?
All these vain philosophies and doctrines, they might teach about destruction a little bit, but they'll teach about salvation in a carnal aspect.
Yeah,
building yourself up, but never truly getting right with the Creator.
For a purpose, for a reason, for a set date.
Right.
You know?
The door is closing.
The door is closing, man. People have no sense of the danger that we're in right now.
Really.
A wise man foreseeth the danger and hideth himself. A prudent man. All right. Isaiah 65 and 17. Any other precepts you might have?
2 more. Reset to 15.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 14, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace.
There you go.
Without-
So that's the goal. Us to be diligent, so that we meet. Us to be diligent, meaning doing this work even when you don't feel like it, going beyond your emotions, and he said what? To the end. Doing this work even through persecution, through sadness, even when you're happy and blessed, you're supposed to still do this work. But some people forget even when they're taken care of. They get a job and then they stop teaching. You know what I mean? It says what again?
Be diligent that ye may be found in him of him in peace.
See that's so we know he's going to show up and render judgment. So we want to be ready. So if people don't believe he exists, he said, those that come to the Most High must believe that he is first.
Right.
So we believe in his existence first, man, and that'll have you respect walking around on this earth, man, being judged.
That's a snake.
We got
Yeah, that's like the one you killed at St. Augustine. It was all black. It was something.
Black and yellow killer fella.
They grow big.
Yeah, they gonna kill that damn thing. Come over here.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to bring my staff out here. Go ahead, brother.
It's a brand new wallet.
Found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. And the account that the long suffering of the Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul also, according to the wisdom given unto him, have written unto you.
There you go, man. All right, so you're supposed to have that hope in you, man. Waiting for the kingdom, waiting for judgment from the Lord. You know, that he may say to you, "Good, well done, my good and faithful servant," and be found without spot in your garments. All right. Yeah, come on.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind.
There you go. All right. So yeah, he said he created. In church, they say, "Hey, he created a new heaven, and a new earth," meaning the whole earth gonna be destroyed. No, he said the earth abides still. The earth shall abide forever. You know. So, and he made the world for our sakes, just like he made the land for our sakes. So we're gonna inhabit the land on this earth in the kingdom for eternity, man. You know, for eternity. We got a plot of land with our name on it on the earth, man. And it's going to be built upon. We don't even know what's going to be built there yet. Yahweh Shai got it in his mind. He's going to place it in our hearts to build it, to have these nations build it for us. All right, read that again, brother.
For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth.
So he's creating it. He's the one that has the keys to hell and death. He's the one that has the keys to our handcuffs, to take the yoke from off our neck.
And the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind.
See that? He said what? The prince of this world cometh, and he has nothing in the Lord. Why? Because Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. All right? So they put nothing but wickedness out on this society, on this earth. And they enlarge their desires as hell and is as death. All right? So it says, where you at?
Isaiah 65:17. I'm at 18 now.
All right, so yeah, the former shall not be remembered, man. So we ain't gonna be remembering Esau. You know, ain't gonna be no memorials built
What is that,
for
like
them.
a bad dream or something?
It's gonna be like a bad dream.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell stories about it. That was Babylon, and these are the devils that inhabited us. We're gonna say, this the man?
Kick him upside the head.
Yeah, but it ain't
It would
gonna
be
be
like, these guys had y'all
yeah. But it ain't gonna be no memorials built.
Right.
America's not gonna be built in a different place. We're gonna try to build a new America somewhere else. It's not gonna be rebuilt. It's not gonna be a government still lingering around so they can still keep the government going. This place gonna be done for, man.
He said he's gonna leave neither root nor branch.
Neither root nor branch.
And the main thing is the slogan of Trump, "Make America Great Again." That means that right now, America is not great. America is not the land of the free, home of the brave.
It'll never
It's
be
not
great again.
great.
It'll never be great again. This is it.
This is it. This is it.
This is it, man. All right. So they talking about some phoenix out of the ashes. Yeah. Okay. Psalms 145 and 10.
I think he's gonna get cooked.
Whoever want to read all the way to 20. Yeah, it can be a cooked bird, it can be a barbecue.
Cooked bird.
Yeah, 145 and 10 all the way to 20. Whoever split it, I can.
This is the book of Psalms 145 and verse 10.
Okay.
All thy works shall praise thee, O Lord,
Who all thy works are praising the Lord.
and thy saints shall bless thee.
See that? And thy saints shall bless thee. Who are the saints? Those that made sacrifice with fire during the times of Moses. Those are the elect. Those are Israelites. Those are the saints. But today the saints represent the elect. All right?
They shall speak of the glory of the kingdom and talk of thy power to make known to the sons of men.
Right. We're speaking of the glory right now. And we're talking of the Lord's power, man. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? So that means the Lord blessed us to have knowledge, man, first of the Most High. So we're not walking blindly in this society. Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 145 and 12, to make known to the sons of men his mighty acts and the glorious majesty of his kingdom.
Right, so that's why we cry out in the streets, so we can let our people know the glory of the Most High's mighty acts, so that they won't fear these damn devils. The Lord said he did not give us a spirit of fear, but the spirit of what?
Watch your back up.
The spirit of hope. All right, yeah, step up forward a little bit. There you go. Now, just real quick. Yeah, you can step back. All right.
Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, Salakia.
Right, but what did he say? He said, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that town. So that's what's going to keep you stable when all hell breaking loose, knowing that the Most High can deliver you from it, that he's done it before. All right? He said, what was that last part?
Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
See, Yahweh Shai's kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. And he said thy scepter is a scepter of righteousness. All right? So it's going to be an everlasting righteousness, man. Yo, that's crazy. Go ahead. And righteousness can bring nothing but life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So other than that, something's a cancer. That's why the cancer got to be removed out of the way.
Come on.
That's Esau. The wicked were only created for the evil day, the day of judgment, where the cancer gets cut out. And then life can begin. Healing can begin.
Damn.
And after the healing, the growth can begin. After the growth, then the fruits. That's in the kingdom, our generations and children. Man, it's going to be nothing, life unto life. Right now, we're seeing death unto death, man. We're seeing how far things can go with death and darkness and witchcraft and shit. That's dark, man. Evil shit. People killing each other online and rapping about it.
Psalms 145 and verse 13, thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and thy dominion endureth throughout all generations.
See that? So the elect are going to endure throughout all the generations of these humans. So they're going to be dying off still in reincarnation. But the Israelites, we're going to be eternal after that. Once the Lord has his first fruits of that eternal nature.
The Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, upholdeth all that fall, and riseth up all those that be bowed down.
There you go. So all those that be bowed down, and the Lord, the one that bowed us down, you know, under Esau's foot. But the Lord said he can raise us up again. But they're like, nah, that can't happen. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
The eyes of all that wait upon thee, and thou givest them their meat in due season.
Just like Leviathan. We're waiting just like Leviathan. The Lord gonna give us our meat in due season, man, to hunt. Like the predator. You know, for the prey. He's gonna give us basically give us our salvation, our blessing, and our royalty in due season. All right? That's why he told Job, thou shalt die at a good old age. Meaning not die. He was talking to Job in a parable sense, meaning what was his name? I forgot the guy's name, but one of his friends. But anyway, he was talking to Job saying, you're not gonna die an early death. You know, just out of nowhere, you know, a freak accident or something. But he's gonna die in a good old age. So in our sense, the Lord said the elect not gonna die. So what we're looking for is basically saying you're gonna come to your blessing. Yep. You're gonna come to your salvation or to your blessing, to royalty in your season. All right, not in your death. In due season. That's what it means.
Thou openest thine hand and satisfy the desires of every living thing.
That's right, man. So the Lord is going to satisfy our desires. All the riches that Esau got, the Lord said He's going to vomit them up again. The Most High gave him those riches.
I'm about to say the Most High gave it to him.
He gave it to him. Yeah, that's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6.
Let him have it.
Right. Even that power, see. So the Lord can give us our desires as well, man. That's Revelations 13 and 10, I think. Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 145 and 17. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is righteous in all his ways and holy in all his works. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him.
There you go. Yep. All of them that call upon him, the Lord said he's near us. With 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, he's in the midst, man. You know, he's literally in your spirit. Go ahead.
To all that call upon him in truth.
Yep, in truth, though.
He will fulfill.
My bad. He said, some are going to say, oh, Lord, haven't I called on you and cast out demons in your name? But they have not lived in truth. Look at this. Look at this Sakari camp.
Yeah, they dismantling.
They dismantling it quick. Who knows what's going on? But based around that doctrine, man.
Yep.
You know, teaching with hats on, baseball caps,
Teaching with guns.
guns
and shit.
on them.
Yeah.
Saying you don't have to worship Yahweh Shai.
They was like, boom. It was like five or 10 books out of the Bible don't read from.
Yeah,
Paul,
throwing big ass parties and shit. And you join this for $500. The Lord, like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. Time to dismantle this. Go ahead, brother.
Psalms 145 and verse 19. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry and will save them.
Right, somebody get that Revelations, what is that, 13, I think? Here's the faith of the paint.
Yeah, I got you.
Right, he said he's going to fulfill our desires, bro. And we got that desire to want to rule over our oppressors. See, a lot of jakes don't have that desire. They just want to rule over each other. You know?
Right.
They just want a little popularity and fame. They want to kill them all and stuff like that. That's what they're doing in this world.
They want to be the head nigga in charge.
They want to be the HNIC. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is
my
the-
bad. Let me bring this up there. Yeah.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience in the faith of the saints.
There you go. And that's our prayer, man. That's our faith that we're going to be able to rule over our oppressors, man. You know, a lot of people don't have that royal mindset. All right. You said rule over their, what is that?
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, brother. Then we're going to go right back to that.
Going into the royal like mentality. This is Joshua chapter 15 verse 18. This is a man and his daughter speaking to one another. And it came to pass as she came unto him that she moved him to ask of her father a field. So this young girl asked her father for a field. She saw it and she thought it was pretty. She wanted it. And she lighted off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, what wouldest thou? So what do you want? Who answered, give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a southland. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. So not only did he give her the field that she asked for, but he also gave her springs and even springs that were up above, nether springs. And that's the world-like mentality that our people had at one time, that we discontinued from our heritage, from the welfare of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but we're going to obtain that again once more.
Right, and knowing that this earth belonged to us.
Right.
Even Ezra knew that. He said, this world was made for our sake. Why are they're ruling it right now?
Every part called the damn Esau part, pretty much.
Right, so our people forget that this earth belongs to us. You know? So we got to fight for it, not destroy it. James 5 and 4. Somebody had the other precept?
Isaiah 14,
Yeah.
James 4, 6.
Right after this. James 5 and 4. James 5 and 4.
Is it 5 and 4? This is James chapter 5 verse 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers which have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord Yahweh of Sabaoth.
Right, as long as they got that dollar in place, and the digital system, the economy, and they haven't given us what they deserve us, 40 acres and a mule for building this society, you know? So we reap down their fields, and it's held back from us, the true riches and wealth and freedom, financial freedom. It's still held back from us till this day from Jacob. You know?
They can never truly repay. The only way they can repay is with their blood. It's about
Right.
dying.
But now they messed up because our cries.
Oh, come.
Once the baby started crying again, the Lord like, I hear you. Now we're crying out, and now it is entered into the ears of the King of armies, man, of the heavenly armies. Think about that. Into the Lord of armies, and He heard our prayers. Because this is our desire. He's going to fulfill our desires. All right? Somebody get that? The other scripture I asked for?
Isaiah 14. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 2.
Right.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Yeah, it's going to happen, man. So we want that. You know, he said, ask of him, and he shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. So how can you ask him for that if you don't truly want that in your spirit? To rule over them in righteousness. You know, you got to think about that when you wake up and go to sleep at night. You got to have the mindset of a slave master. Start getting your mind ready. You know what I mean? Psalms 21, 2 and 1, all the way to 12. Who I feel like reading all that? You can split it, yeah. Psalms 2 and 1, all the way to 12.
All right, this is the book of Psalms.
Right, my bad. Having the mindset of a slave master means what? You want to issue out the judgments or the punishments. Or you want to what? You're going to have a mindset to get things done, to build. That's what Esau was on. They were whipping the hell out of us to get us to build their vision.
Right.
You know, of an America. Well, we're going to build according to Yahushua's vision. And it's going to have to be quick. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Right, so they're raging against us. They raged against us in slavery, and they're raging against us now, especially with this coming time with martial law. You know, pushing their new world order. And they're imagining a vain thing where Esau is going to continue rulership, pass it down. They want to pass it down to their descendants, their children.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't want us to rule and sit in the seat of rulership on this earth ever again. You know, Esau want to do away with righteousness, have it not exist. They want to take it out of their schools, getting the Bibles out of the schools. They don't want you saying anything against sodomy. You know, you can't say nothing against it. They call male masculinity toxic. And they say the lead example for male alpha is Donald Trump.
For money.
Money and toxic. He's toxic.
Yeah, he's toxic. Yeah,
he's not an example of alpha, male alpha. Yahushua is the example of that. He's not Trump. See how they try to do us, you know? They're trying to do away with anything that's right. So go ahead.
All right, verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord.
Right, that's these G20 meetings, all these different meetings they pulling together, Illuminati meetings, you know, Skull and Bones, these Democratic, Republicans, it's really all policies against the Lord, man, against righteousness, man. Go ahead.
And against his anointed, saying,
Yep.
let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Right, cast away their cords from us. Cast away what binds them together. They wanted to cast it away. Cast away what? The truth. They wanted to cast away our history, and then they worked on our minds to separate us. So they hid the truth, the thing that binded us together, our knowledge of Yahweh as well, and our language. But then they wanted to, he said what? These have power when they're spoken in their own language. Mm-hmm. And the history of them, the prophets, everything. So then they worked on our minds with Willie Lynch and all these different false theories of freedom, man. You know?
The pursuit of happiness.
Separating the household, pushing the woman against us. All right? Go, you got precept?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 4. I'm just backing up the elder. It says, they have said, come, let us cut off the
Right, we out here to wake up. We out here to wake up the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans to the fact that they're the Israelites. Go ahead. Al.
And this is just backing up the point. They put everything up against us, man. The Willie Lynch letter. They even put up the Jim Crow laws. They even set it up in St. Augustine to where they had everything segregated. And all of that was just a witness against us. But the Lord also said He's going to catch them in their iniquity. So the same thing that they had us separated, had us against each other, is all going to be a witness against them. It says, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 11. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. So, man, them being the same ones that established the city by blood, by taking it away from the Gadites, and doing it by what they call a treaty or a peace. But it's no real peace. Because look what they're doing to the other nations. Look what they did to Russia, man. They froze and stole Russia's assets, man. That's theft. That's thievery, and that's also an act of war.
How long shall he increase that which is not his?
Right.
God, man. Large in his desires is hell, man. The Lord told us, man, in Revelation 6, that He had power to take away from the earth.
Where he say also,
Take
know
peace,
not
son.
this of old that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Come on, man.
So it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. Pride cometh before fall, before destruction. A haughty spirit before destruction.
Right.
So yeah, man.
They good and prideful. They good and prideful too.
It's perfect, man.
Perfect.
You know, they rubbing their hands like Birdman and shit. They all ready. You know, they got the bags packed. All that. We about to lock these things up. We're gonna put them all in cages.
I got the keys now. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. The Lord said they're doing all that for nothing.
Come on, man.
Damn.
What's that word?
Man, they done killed so many people, blown up so many lands. Look what Netanyahu is doing in Gaza. All of that for nothing. He's going into slavery.
Okay.
Yaakov War, he did a lesson about how a firefighter, an old Edomite firefighter, he was talking to a Jake on how he regretted a lot of his inactions when he was a firefighter. If he got called to like a house of a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, he'd just let him burn. He wouldn't try to put out the fire. He wouldn't send nobody in there to go save him. So all those souls, all those individuals, and not just the ones that allegedly, not just him, but also other Edomites with racist vendettas, allowing people to die as well. Allegedly, allegedly, but all their iniquity that has been built up over time.
That's fact.
Right, all that iniquity has been built up over time. Like Brother Ricard was just saying, it's going to be a case against it. All right.
All right, man. All right, let's keep going.
Come on.
You got your precepts.
This is Psalms 83 and 4, and I know it by heart. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. And that's what they've done, you know, that crafty counsel against us, so we will remember ourselves. We will remember who we were as a people.
There you go, man. All right, so they set up crafty counsel. That's all they counsel that they got today. The G20, everything. It's really to cast away us. Oh my goodness, man. That's deep, man. On all them piles of paper that they got from all them decades and years of having the G20 meetings,
right.
stacks of info and files at the bottom paper, it just says the Negro, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites. They probably got it stacked under all them papers, all them policies. The bottom
All the ordinances.
Just right here. All right, that was it on that, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, brother. You got that last one too?
All right, this is back at the book of Psalms, chapter 2, and verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Beautiful.
Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure.
Yeah, he gonna laugh at them, man. He gonna say, look at them. They did all this for nothing. Guess what? My turn. He gonna say that. He gonna say, my turn. Ha, ha. Most High prophesied the day he gonna laugh.
That's it.
That's
God.
that's power.
God.
I'm gonna laugh tomorrow
This
at
time
4
right
p.m.
here. Heartily.
At you. Us being
You
human,
there.
yeah, us being human, we can't even say where we're gonna live tomorrow. But the Most High can promise you that. He said, I'm gonna laugh one day, but not today. You know what I mean?
Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
See that? So we have a king, man. But people don't believe we have a king. They say, wherein hast thou loved us? Yeah, we have a king, man. Well, anybody over me, I'm the king of the house. No, we have a king over our nation. A righteous king, man. That sets the standard for our people. That's what we need. All right, humans are sheep. We need to be led on earth. All right? Go ahead.
People don't like to admit that.
They don't want to admit that.
I will declare the decree the Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
Right, so that's what Yahweh said to Yahushua, but also in another verse he said that to us. He said, ask of him, and he'll give us and Yahushua the heathen for thine inheritance. Inherit the kingdom, man. We're gonna inherit the heathen for our inheritance. Look at that. That's the kingdom.
In the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
See that? So not just Jerusalem, not just in Israel, you know, where our tribes are from, that's going to be the starting point. He said that wall should be called salvation. But he said we're going to own the uttermost parts of the earth. And not only that, the earth is growing as we speak. And like Zariah brought out, he said we're going to give our daughters and our wives waterfalls, man. It's going to be named after them. It's already written in the Most High's heart. The name that he's going to name these places, and he have a character that's tied to it, which may be your daughter in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. That's salvation. That's hope. That's something to have true hope and faith in, rather than a 401k or Social Security check. Like,
yeah, man. That's damn generational wealth.
yeah.
You know, when
It don't take. It's like,
No, you good.
it only takes one offspring to fuck up the whole family inheritance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, man. Yeah.
But damn, that's crazy that you say that. But it only takes one of us for our family to get that in the kingdom. So the Lord set it up perfectly, man. Talking about investing, this is the true investment. The investment people can't see with their eyes.
At that real stock market.
All right, verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces.
There's gonna be a strict rulership, and these nations are gonna be broken pieces. Like they try to break us up in pieces, they're gonna be broke in pieces, man. All right, broken down to nothing. That's what it means. No power.
Like a potter's vessel.
Right. That's physical. As a nation, we're gonna break them down, and also individually, the Lord said, bring them hither and slay them before Him. So they're gonna be broken down with a baton, a golden baton from a god. They can beat you 1,000 times in the same spot in 2 seconds. That's worse than a whip. The whip was a tool created for pain. So the Lord must got a certain level of pain He wants people to feel. So He said He's gonna have rods of iron, and we're gonna break them down, and then break their bones, bashing them over the head.
And then they got to live on this earth, the vile earth, after it's been affected with nuclear fallout and shit like that. So they got to go through that.
We get the kingdom. First thing they're gonna say, "Sir, Master, what do you want me to make? I'll make anything." This is that day, brother. We will have them make us some. What do they call this? The batons.
Yeah, right. Rods of iron.
Rods of iron. How many? 144,000. 144,000. Some people do like using 2 hands, man. Double that number, man.
Right? I need mine big and more.
Put a diamond on the top. Put a ruby on the top.
All right. This is back at the book of Psalms, chapter 2, and verse 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings.
Yeah, man. Be wise. You know, the Lord said, "Wise up, man.
Come.
Wise up and rise up." Go ahead.
Be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
Right. So the wise man.
Sure.
What's that? Proverbs 1. He said, "What? Be wise, ye kings of the earth." So we're really the kings. So the Lord said, "Take back your kingdom. Take back your spot, man. You know, shake off the dust. Sit down, man. Take your seat up in rulership. All right. What else is that for?
Proverbs 1.
Yeah. The wise men were here, right?
This is the book. Oh, so I want me to get it now.
Yeah, he said, "Be wise and be instructed." How do we get those instructions? Go ahead. A wise man gonna do this.
Proverbs 1 and 5, a wise man will hear and will increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb, their interpretation, the words of the wise, and their dark sayings.
There you go. Keep on.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
There you go. There go that instruction. So a fool, only a fool would despise that instruction. The Lord said, "Be wise, ye kings, and be instructed." Be instructed by who? The wise counsels. You see that? All right, don't be instructed by these churches, the foolish counsels, the world. He said the wisdom of this world is foolishness. Don't be instructed by that. Don't be instructed by murdering. Don't be instructed by drug dealing, bootlegging, killing. You know, don't be instructed by sodomy. Huh? Yeah, vanity, basically. All right. Psalms 2 and 1. Somebody's reading it?
Yeah, that's
All the way to 12.
yeah, I'm on verse 11.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is back at the book of Psalms, chapter 2, and verse 11.
Yep.
Serve the Lord with fear
Mm.
and rejoice with trembling.
Yep. He said what?
Serve the Lord with fear.
Serve the Lord with fear, man.
People ain't doing
Stop acting like you're already on the ship.
Hmm.
You know, getting drunk and just getting on camera and cussing people out and shit. You know, being tyrannical. Instead of serving the Lord with fear, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Encourage the brothers. Yeah, you got to rebuke and you lay a certain standard on people, but also you can be a hindrance to somebody's salvation by being a goddamn tyrant. So you serve the Lord with fear, man. Meaning do what He say to do. All right, go ahead, brother.
All right, verse 12. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry.
Right, so you can't go to the Father without honoring and acknowledging Yahweh Shai. That's what kiss means. It means to honor Him. All right, and when, you know, it said greet thy brother with the holy kiss. That means to show them a different type of honor you would than your family. You know, you show your family love, but show your brothers a different type of love. You're gonna say shalom to them. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. It's a difference. Go ahead.
And ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little.
Just a little. So you don't want the Lord to be angry with you and thinking that He don't exist or some type of God you built up in your mind. No, He's His own He's His own existence, has His own feelings. If He get mad at you, He get mad at you, man. He could take the spirit away from you and have you be destroyed, man. Have you bent over in one of these fucking alleyways somewhere?
That's scary.
Yep.
Be like Saul.
Yeah, RuPaul.
Goddamn.
Blessed are all they that put their trust in him.
That's right, man. So the ones that trust in the Lord, that trust the process, trust that the Lord is going to manifest this stuff in these last days, our reward, the kingdom. We got to trust that. The Lord said, "You blessed for that, man. You blessed for trusting Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai." All right, and not trusting in this world, man, or your friends. Micah 4 and 1, all the way to 7, and Isaiah 2 and 2. Micah 4 and 1, Isaiah 2 and 2.
All right, this is the book of Micah, chapter 4, and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Yeah, that day is coming, man, but that day is also salvation for us. Oh, no, yeah, we scared, we fear the Lord, but also we have hope for salvation. We have a hope for the kingdom, man. All right? So you people should fear right now. But these people don't fear. They into all kind of witchcraft and shit, you know, stuff. Go ahead, brother.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
That's right. So when the Lord say the kingdom of heaven is within you, you better pray that you're one of those bricks that doesn't have untempered mortar. You know, you want to be a brick that's laid with the tempered mortar, nice firm brick that the Lord can use for his altar. And for his
Unhewn
building.
stone.
Unhewn stone, uncut stone. There you go, bro. Not shaped by this world, not shaped by man,
Right.
but shaped naturally by the Most High.
In the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, that day. That day is going to be a beautiful day for some and a scary day for the others.
What they say in church? Oh, happy day.
Yeah,
May his
so,
kingdom come. Oh,
yep.
man.
So we ain't looking for no building. We're looking for that day. And that day shall be like an oven, man. He said the sky going to be on fire, man. Yeah, imagine that. The sky was on fire right now. Sheesh. We don't even like the sun.
Must all them
The heat.
chemtrails they put in the sky. It's gonna be a testament against them.
Shit is hot now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm about to say, that's hot. Yeah.
And the ground is made of petroleum. That's what they use to make the street.
Come.
It's in the matchbook. Sheesh. Go ahead, brother.
That
Damn.
it shall lead them neither root nor branch.
So that means each household, man, root nor branch, you know? So them and their blood, their family that's in this place is going to be destroyed. The Lord says, slay utterly old and young. All right? So, but the elect, he said, their houses shall be like Lot and like Noah. You and your household will be delivered.
But unto you that fear my name
Okay?
shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Yep. So what happens? The tallest trees that the mustard tree. That's one of the biggest trees.
Come.
And also, if there's a field and all the other trees are malnourished, yours is going to stand out. So if you're a tree planted by the rivers, you're going to be a big, giant, blossoming tree, right?
Because there's no other trees fighting for the nutrient. You're the only ones that get nutrients.
Only
So
ones
you're
there.
gonna get huge.
So what does that mean? He said the other's going to be like a heath in the desert, like a little tiny little bush that get the last bit of sun. They're going to get it at the last moment. It's going to be too late when they burned up. But the elect, they're going to be right there. As soon as the sun arrives with healing in his wings, just like the fruitful tree is going to get the sun immediately. Right? First dibs. Yeah, but the other's going to be as a heath in the desert, which gets no rain and no sunlight. No healing.
And shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
Yeah, so you're going to be taken care of, taken up into the chariots. You're going to meet the holy angels, be with your brethren, and be taken care of from that point on. That's the kingdom, man. You know? So you walking around with all of that inside your spirit, bro. You know? So let's get that.
What's that, 22?
All the way to 7?
It's 6 verses.
Yeah, go ahead, my bad.
Or, verse 3.
Isaiah 52.
And ye shall tread down the wicked.
See, once the elect go up into the chariots, Revelation 21, real quick, I'm gonna pause you right there. It says you shall tread down the wicked, man.
You said 21?
Yep, so he said we're gonna grow up as calves of the stall, meaning be up in the chariots, getting perfected and changed into your bodies, into your new bodies, and also using your powers, man. You guys have some training with that. You know, grow up in there, man. That's what it means to grow up as calves in the stall. All right?
21 and what?
We're gonna be like newborn babes in the chariots, but new bodies. Go ahead, brother.
What
21
verse?
and 1.
Okay. Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea.
Keep going.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
See that? We read that earlier. That it's a people before it's a place. So Jerusalem are those people, the Israelites, and they're going to come down out of the heavens and do what? He said they're going to grow up. They're going to grow up as calves of the stall. That means basically like cattle, and like sheep that's going to be taken care of in these chariots. All right, with healing in his wings.
All right, this is back at the book of Micah, chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 3 again. And ye shall tread down the wicked, For they shall be ashes under the sole of your feet.
We're gonna be exalted so much. These people are gonna be like ashes to us. That means nothing. How can you fight against ashes? You fight walking up a mountain. You fight walking through the desert. You fight animals. You know, you fight cutting through the forest. But you ain't have to fight ashes.
I mean, blow it away. That's about it.
Blow it away, scatter it, step on it. All right.
In the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
See, it's in that day. In that day, everything gonna change, man. One day, everything gonna change, man. That's what we looking forward to. Go ahead.
Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him. And what that is.
Yeah, I think we passed the point. We good?
Verse 4.
Verse 4?
Yeah, that one, H-O-R-E-E-D.
Yeah, Micah 1 and 4?
Yeah.
The word?
H-O.
Oh, and Horeb.
Horeb.
Yeah, I couldn't see where you was at, my bad.
Remember ye the law of Moses my servant, which I commanded unto him in
Horeb.
Shalaki, for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments.
Right.
Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Right, and this happened in the 1960s and 70s with Abba Bivens. So the Lord did that. He sent us Elijah, all right, before the great and dreadful day. So the Lord promised us that He would wake us up out of our sleep. That's Revelations 11 and 8. Our bodies, our dead bodies lie in the street, the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And the Lord sent Elijah as Abba Bivens to return, also as John the Baptist, but sent him again as Elijah to reset the foundation. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children.
He turned Elder King Mashah, Elder Pastor and the elders peers to him. He turned their hearts to us, to the flock, to watch over the flock. Go ahead.
And the heart of the children to their fathers.
Right, that's why we follow under the elder, sincerely under Elder Pastor and the elders around him. And then the elders over him. That's why we say to our elders and their elders. All right, so the Most High did that. He turned our hearts to our elders as well. All right, he turned our elders' hearts to us.
Lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
There you go. Because if not for that, we would have been caught up just like everybody else. All right, but instead the Lord woke us up, and He let right before the destruction, before He come and smite the earth, man. So either way, He coming to smite the earth. So we should be thankful that the Lord raised us up in these times to wake up. All right, He promised us that. Isaiah 2 and 2.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 2.
Right.
It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountains of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
See that? So the mountain of the Lord. What's the mountain of the Lord? He said, I've set my king upon my holy hill mountain. Holy hill Zion. Zion is the kingdom of Yahweh, the mountain of the Lord, the government. So that's what he say. This mountain is going to be exalted above all the other mountains, all the other kingdoms. Go ahead.
And shall be exalted above the hills.
And above the hills, above the nations, above any place, man.
And all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and He will teach us of His ways.
See that? Before they wanted to come over here to America. They wanted to go to the great city, America. They call it the melting pot. Everybody wanted to run. Look at the immigrants, the migrants. Everybody want to come here to start a whole new life and learn the laws of this land and the English and how to vote and get a job. But in the kingdom, they're going to be coming up to us to learn of our ways, and they're going to take their ass back home. They got in the field, boy.
And we will walk in His paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law
See, that's a lot of nations gonna fight against us. Well, not fight against us, but like Esau may try to resist. They might want to buck up. I ain't working today.
Okay.
That could be the worst mistake he can make. The whole earth gonna get quiet.
and that's
They gonna be hearing that.
and that's cool because most sides are gonna have a prideful individual in slavery. That's like y'all be laughing at. That's gonna be all right. Okay,
Yeah.
you think you ain't gonna work today? Okay,
You
I'll
had
just-
them demons on them, man. So I'm sorry, master can't get right off, master. Can you imagine somebody do something stupid, the whole room get quiet, but the whole earth get quiet? You say that shit? You fucked up now.
Yeah, fucked up.
Yeah,
All the other you might gonna be, hey, stop.
yeah, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, and he shall judge among the nations.
See, the Lord's going to judge among the nations through who? Through his men. They say that. Swords upon their beds. Yep. Come on. So the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is going to judge among the nations. Not just judge the house of Israel, but he's going to judge among the nations, man. All right, look at that. All right, that's why he said judgment is going to start at the house. The Lord is doing the sifting with the house of Israel now. All right, and 2/3 going to perish. And then the kingdom, he's going to judge the nations. Look at that. So everybody going to get judged.
You want me to keep going on this? Is that it?
You got that real quick?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Psalms 149 and what?
Right. He said we must all pass before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai. And he beareth not the sword in vain. Let's get that real quick. What we got?
Yes, this is Psalms 149 and 5.
Yep.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Yep.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Yep. There you
To
go.
execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with feathers of with chains, and their nobles with feathers of iron.
There you go.
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints. Praise ye the Lord.
Right. We're gonna go back. We probably gonna go back. Always find them old chains at the bottom of the ocean from slavery time.
God.
Bring them back out with rust
Yeah.
all over them,
God.
moths.
Yeah.
And put
We
them
ain't gonna
around,
clean them up. Put rusty ass chains on
put them
there.
around their, yeah, put them around their neck. Tie their neck to their hand and shit. All right. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Yep.
This
So that's the judgment, man. The judgment is going to be issued out to the children of the Lord.
This is back at Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into
He
plowshares.
ain't going to be happy. He's going to be rebuking it. He's going to be rebuking them. He's going to judge them. They like, cool, he can judge us? No, he's going to be rebuking y'all, man. He cussing them the hell out.
And their spears into pruning hooks.
Right. He's going to say, yo, you know what? Hey, Russia, all you nations, he's going to be cussing them the hell out, man. He said like a woman in travail, yelling, like lamenting, like a lion. He said his voice like the sound of many waters. That's scary, man. You're gonna scare the hell out of there, rebuking them, saying, yo, look, y'all gonna do, y'all, Moab, y'all my wash pot. I'm gonna use y'all to build up this land. So I need y'all to tear all the missiles, everything y'all built, turn it into farming tools. That's it. They're gonna be farming nations, and we're gonna use them for different reasons.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation,
Yo.
neither shall they learn war anymore.
See, they're not gonna be able to do none of that. That's gonna be the start. Yahweh Shai gonna say, let's start with this. Tear down all y'all weapons. Y'all not gonna study war anymore. They're not gonna prepare war to fight against each other. None of that. Different tactics. You might cancel all that. Y'all need to get ready to study different tactics of farming and you know, agriculture. That's it. You know what I mean?
No use for special forces,
God.
secret operations and
Yeah.
stuff.
You don't need none of that no more. You're all right. You go ahead and get ready for slavery.
Verse 5, O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord.
Right. Ain't gonna be no more UFC training. MMA. No, but Esau got that. Ain't gonna be no more training on the police force. None of that, man.
Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east and are soothsayers like the Philistines, and they please themselves in the children of strangers.
We're all the way to 4.
God, that was past.
So you think about it. He said, what? They shall not study war no more. Look how much their study has gotten them. The Lord said, what? There's no thing that you can hide from Esau. You know? He said Esau has become wiser than Daniel. And look at what they built since throwing stones and swinging swords. They studied war against each other, how to different tactics, how to defeat each other, and they led all the way up to ICBM missiles. Radiation, polluting the earth. You know, destroying each other, the whole lands and shit. That's how much anger and hatred they got, and malice in their heart.
Destroying themselves. There was a scientist, I forget her name, but she discovered either plutonium or uranium, and she was doing tests with it. And she her work helps scientists of today's time do a lot of their uranium or plutonium testing as well.
Like Einstein.
Right. But she was working around it so much that the radiation from it killed her.
Yeah, man. So, you know, so the Lord said they ain't gonna have to study that no more.
Right.
They're gonna be efficient in agriculture. You know, create a nuke that can pour water all over this.
Create missiles that can spread seeds far.
I get my crops to grow, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Using technology for the good use.
For the
Right,
good
right,
use.
right.
Yeah, we might have to get that old school sickle.
God.
Yeah, they might have to bust out the scat.
Yeah.
Skid.
Can't we just use some technology for this lawnmower? Nope. Scythe. Let's go right here. I go.
Yeah, get the site.
Big movements. Big movements.
Yeah, join that being the Grim Reaper hand.
Get them callus on your hands right.
All right, where we at? Isaiah 9 and 6. Yeah, I ain't gonna do this whole other part right here.
It's Isaiah 9 and 6.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah
Yeah,
chapter
that's
9.
That's my sleep. All right, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born.
Whoa, see that? They messed up there. And they knew it. Everybody was like, what? He almost jumped out of his skin in that seat. He said, what? There's a child. Yeah, the king is born unto them tonight. Hey, what? Oh, hell no. So, yeah, we got a king out there, man. Yahushua. He loves us, man. That's our king. All right, not like Saul. You know, this king, man. The man at the Yahweh's own heart.
Who gave his life for us.
Right, man. Go ahead, brother.
For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
See that? That's that mountain that he was talking about. So that government is going to be upon Yahweh's shoulders, man. And this king is about to be crowned. He's already crowned. Yep. Him being glorified means us being glorified. We're going to be like a crown or a diadem upon his head. You know, each of us, 12 Jews, going to be repolished and renewed and refreshed, and have a different sparkle about it, have a different character about it. You know, in the book of Leviticus, what is that, Exodus or Leviticus, where the Lord dressed up the mantle of Aaron, the 12 stones, but then those stones became stolen, tarnished. But now if you read Revelation 21, they talk about those 12 stones again, being renewed and refreshed. You know,
That'd be a perfect crown for Yahushua, having all the snow.
new quality. So us being in rulership, like Yahushua ruling, he gonna keep it like that because we're his crown. We're his crown. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
beautiful.
So but a crown you can pick it up, put down. So he's yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, as long as throw me down on the floor in the kingdom though.
Yeah, in the kingdom.
Nice golden floor.
How about golden floor?
You good. Don't throw me out in the outside of the darkness. Yeah, don't throw me out in the darkness.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so where we at?
Still want Isaiah.
Yeah, 9 and 6. Look at Ezekiel 37 and 9 to 11. 1 Peter 2 and 5. Yep. I was trying to get my spray, man. 37 and 9, yeah.
You want that? Which one you want first?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. This is the book of Ezekiel.
Yeah, we done with Isaiah 9, right?
Come on.
All right. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, 6-7, verse 9. It says, "Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, come from the four winds, O breath, and breath unto these slain, breathe upon these slain, that they may live.
See that? So all over the world, this breath, the same way the sun operates the air and has it get cold and hot and move around the earth. Yahweh has Yahweh Shai's spirit from the heavens moving around the earth, stirring up us. You know what I mean? Rustling through the trees, if you might say. And giving us oxygen, giving us life. And you know, he said what? Breathe upon these slain that they may live, man. And he said what? That was it? All the way to 11?
Verse 8.
Right, we were slain. Revelation 11 and 8. It said, their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. That the spirits are called Sodom and Egypt, and they shall not suffer us to be put in graves. They just destroyed us as a nation, and just let us walk around like that. It said, woe unto him that giveth his brother drink, that he may, you know, basically destroy himself. And that's Esau. Esau's our wicked twin. You know?
Verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me.
Right, so only the hopeful elect are going to do that, going to prophesy as Yahweh commanded them to.
And the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
See that? So if the Lord tell you to plant there, if the Lord tell you to water that tree, you can't say it's not going to grow. You got to say, no. He said, what? Did you not know that I reap where I sowed not? You know? So you give his money to the users, like he said, and it will gain interest. The elect will wake up. That's what this is about. It might not be who you want it to be, like your family members and friends. You know, it's all about the Most High, man.
Didn't Yahweh Shah have a favorite disciple, and then Yahweh put the mantle, the foundation on another disciple?
Yeah, on Peter.
Come on.
Yep. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Yahweh Shah wanted John.
Okay.
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah, he wanted John the Revelator, if I'm not mistaken. He was known as John the Beloved. But I could be wrong, but other than that,
That's his best friend?
yeah. That was Peter. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from our parts.
There you go. See, that's what Jake's saying today. They're like, yo, what the hell? You know, we ain't nobody. We ain't got nothing. I gotta get it how I live, bruh. You know? I gotta get out here and get this paper. But and they'll say, yo, where's God? You know, they'll say he don't exist, or they'll say he don't love us. They say, wherein hast thou loved us? You know? But he said, what? We are cut off from our parts. But the Lord said, once we start prophesying, the bone going to join into his bone. The sinews are going to come back, the flesh, and he's going to give us the breath.
Good.
So we just got to trust the process, man. All right.
Verse 12. Verse 11.
That was it. 1 Peter 2 and 5.
1 Peter 2 and 5.
Yeah, we're going to move a little quick. We're going to wrap it up, too.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 5. Ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Right, I got to break that down. All right, read that again.
Ye also, it's 1 Peter 2 and 5. Ye also as lively stones.
Right, see that? The Lord said, ye also as lively stones. Yahweh Shai is that first lively stone, meaning living stones. All right? Lively, having the wisdom and the breath in you, are built up a spiritual house, man. That's why he said that the kingdom of heaven cometh without observation. All right, go ahead.
Are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
There you go. So that's the goal, man. The Lord said the kingdom of heaven is within you, meaning what? Because you are that spiritual house, that temple that's being built. So as the Lord is building you up, he's shaping and molding you so you'll be perfect fit for his kingdom. All right, but he said those that look back, they're not fit for the kingdom of the Lord. They haven't let patience have her perfect work, that he may be entire and wanting nothing. Don't need any more work done to you. You'll be perfect in faith. But the ones that don't trust the process and they look back and they give up, they haven't trusted the Lord to fully cultivate them to that day of the harvest. All right? So that was it on that. Let's get Isaiah 25 and 6. Yep. So it's about trusting the Lord to build you, man. All right? Trust that he gave you the qualities to be able to figure out this society at work. You know, you got to work and things like that. But you got to know that you're putting money into a bag with holes. You know, you're putting money into banks that are crashing. You're putting money into a system where the interest rate is rising up. So what's that? So he's basically saying don't have your heart and your mind invested into this place. All right?
This is Isaiah chapter 25,
6. And in this mountain shall the Lord Yahweh of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, a feast of wines on the lees, of fat things full of marrow, of wines on the lees well refined.
25 and 6.
Yeah, you sure you have 25?
That's 25.
Yeah, that's it, right? Okay, go ahead, keep going.
And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
See that? So now the Lord is taking that veil away. All right? He's going to cause what? Greatness to come upon us. That's what it means. All right? And fruit. And then what? He's going to destroy the covering cast that are over all nations, meaning everybody going to see it together. Who the Lord's children is. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. You know? Go ahead. And the elect going to see it as well. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Yep.
He will swallow up death and victory, and the Lord Yahweh power will wipe away tears from all face from off all faces.
Come on, man. That's when we're gonna get the victory. That's Yahweh Shai's determination is to gather all nations that he may pour upon them his indignation, the fire of his jealousy, but also to give us eternal life by swallowing up death and victory, by giving us eternal life and then meeting with us and having us to pass under the rod like you would count your sheep. And you say, this was mine, right? And examine that sheep and put a ool in that sheep's ear. So the way the Lord gonna do that is the same way Moses gave us the laws. When we came out of Egypt first, and then he met us and gave us the laws.
He gonna put the laws
in that inward part. Come
That's
on, bro.
Ooh, that's gonna be the ooh.
He probably gonna touch your head and smack the hell out of you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Yes, my Lord.
He will swallow up the verse Isaiah 25 and 8. He will swallow up death and victory, and the Lord Yahweh power will wipe away tears from off all faces.
There you go, man. So how is he going to do that? Because we're not going to sin anymore. Meaning what? Our people not going to die anymore. We're not going to. It's a culture of death that Black America,
Black community.
yeah, the Puerto Ricans, the Latino tribes, the Native Americans. They have a drunkard life over there. And our people what? All heavy in the gang banging, man. The Mexican gangs, Latino gangs, the black gangs. That's it. Right. A culture that's at the Esau, man. The murderer from the beginning. Go ahead.
And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth.
See that? The rebuke of his people. Who's his people? The Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. So that rebuke that the Lord put on us in Deuteronomy 28, he's going to remove that. Basically remove the curses. Remove all the bywords and bywords and proverbs. They're going to remove all of that from us, man. Instead, they're going to say, that's a man of God right there. That's a righteous king right there. That's my master. What's that, Brand's on the toaster? Master, that's my master. All right, that was it on that.
For the Lord hath spoken it. That's it.
All right. So the Lord hath spoken it. What's that, man? So in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, he said what? Let's get that. Chapter 9 again? Yeah. So the Most High have spoken it. So that means he has spoken it and it's going to happen in the earth, man. It's just about when will it happen. All right, the Father's name is Yahweh, his Son's name is Yahweh Shai. All right? What I said, 2nd Ezra 9 and 1.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1.
Right.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time when the highest will begin to aid.
Yep, keep going.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee,
There you go.
even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning. So everything that's happened upon this earth, the Most High spoke it into existence. All the empires we've seen, the Most High spoke all of that from the beginning. All right?
Nothing comes back unto him void.
Nothing. Yeah, you know where that's at, get it. If you can.
I don't. I don't know where it's at. You know
You
what's
got
that?
All right, this is the book of
Use
Numbers.
your phone.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19. Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, so shall he do it? Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
You can speak on it, brother. That was beautiful.
Son, and I just brought that out to back up, you know, the elder, man. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai words not going to come back unto him void, man. If he spoke something, he already made it good from the beginning, man. As soon as he spoke it. So it's no bad mouthing and there's no stopping it, man. It don't matter what, you know what I'm saying, these heathens think, are 2/3 of our people, which are heathens on this side, think, man.
Go ahead, Al.
This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. This is Yahweh speaking.
Luke 13 and 12 and 32. Go about the shot. Go ahead,
So
Al.
shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
See that? There you go, man. So it's going to come to pass. The Lord is going to destroy this place, and he's going to exalt the elect of Israel someday, man. But he spoke it from the beginning.
From the beginning.
All right? And we're living in that word that was spoken. Like a story. Like he said, we live our lives as a tale that's told. All right?
He's not gonna change his mind. He's not gonna change the plan. Look, please, you know, it just no, none of that. None of that. It's gonna happen. He already said it. It's gonna happen.
That's it.
The Lord might change his mind. No.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
See that? That's also what he spoke from the beginning. And this is Yahweh Shai's word. So it's in his good pleasure. It's in his good pleasure. He's going to enjoy giving us the kingdom. Think about that, man. So he ain't going to have no restraint. He's going to enjoy it. Like, what else you need? Before we even think of it or say it, the blessing already going to be there. It's already going to be there.
Before we even think it, not came out. And before you say before you even think it.
Before you think it. That's why Yahweh Shai said that the kingdom of heaven is prepared for you. Because he already got it prepared. He said, I go to prepare a place for you, because he already knows what's in our heart. Because he's the one that put it there. Thank you, man.
All right,
Peace,
bro.
brother. Yo. All right, so where was that? All right, so let's get we just read Isaiah 25. Revelation 7 and 9, all the way to 17. We got a few more precepts, man. We wrap this first half up.
7 and 9.
Have an intermission.
This is Revelation chapter 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
This is in the kingdom, man. All right, this is after salvation. Go ahead.
And he cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood around about the throne, and about the elders, and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces, and worshiped Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Yeah, Revelation 7 and 9, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
at 12. This is Revelation 7 and 12.
Uh-huh.
Saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and mighty be be unto our power forever and ever. Amen.
Right. Yep. Go ahead.
And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence come they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And I said to me, and he said to me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in their blood, in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of Yahweh, and serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them.
Right. How do you wash your robes in the blood of the Lamb? Meaning what Yahushua, the ones that Yahushua died for, they will be clean in the day of judgment. All right? Because his blood that he gave through the sacrifice was not for vanity, man. It was for a purpose. It was for that day, for us to be clean in Yahweh's eyes. All right? So the only the elect are going to wash themselves in the blood of Yahushua. Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 7:16, they shall hunger no more, neither thirst anymore.
Right, we're not going to hunger anymore. We're not going to thirst anymore as a nation. We're not going to fall asleep anymore, spiritually dead. All right, we're always going to have more than enough judgment, understanding, and wisdom. The Lord going to endow us with that perfect wisdom. Go ahead.
Neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat.
There you go. See that?
For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them.
There you go. See that? So that's twofold.
And he shall lead
Real
them.
quick. So that's twofold. You got twofold, man, because usually the sun, when people travel in the ancient times or any time, the sun would burn them up. And it would be David spoke of that. He said it was the Most High, Yahweh, that protected them from that. And a lot of people would be scorched by that sun. So what does that talk about? Persecution, adversity. We're not going to feel any of that anymore. And the Lord is going to have us have spiritual powers. You know? He said you're going to run and not be weary.
The sun just gonna charge us up. They're like, oh, it's so hot. It's like, it feel good to me.
Yeah, our nation is going to always flourish. We're never going to dry out again. Go ahead, brother.
Revelation 7:17, for the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and he shall lead them unto living fountains of waters.
So what did Yahushua say? He said that. He said he's going to get more power because he's going to the Father. So while he's in the midst of the throne, he's going to be taking care of us. That's all power right there. That's straight. That's like taking you do gardening. So you can have a long hose, long as shit, or you can have a direct hose shorter. They're going to get more power, more water from that, from short, right? So that's what's going to happen with the kingdom. We got Yahushua right there, direct, straight to us.
Right from the source.
Right from the source. Not somebody, you don't know what I'm about to say. Not the devil standing like a mile down the line with his foot on the line. With his foot on the hose.
Put the kink in over here, putting the kink in the hose.
Put the kink in the hose. And we ain't getting the water, you know? Go ahead.
And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Everything that made you cry in this society. All tears, meaning for all of our nation. The Lord gonna wipe all of that away, man. We're gonna be perfect. We don't even know what the heck that look like. Deep, man. That's deep. We're gonna be perfect. No more death. No more sickness. No more losing our family members. All we see is death. But in the kingdom, all we're gonna see is life. And that's gonna be weird to us. It's gonna be nothing but life. Being able to
rest.
Rest, man.
Kill, no having to work for the heathens, no having to do nothing, no having to stress.
Yeah.
Your brother is always gonna have a wedding because he always gonna be getting married, new wife. He always gonna be having going to like somebody giving birth because there's always gonna be children being born.
Yep. You're gonna have stuff growing while you sleep. You know? Today they make money in this. No more losing teeth, no more losing hairlines, getting old, all of us, right? Gray hairs, we ain't gonna have none of that, man. We might have white hairs, I don't mind that.
I'm about to say, I'll take
a white beard, I don't mind.
Right.
Walk around looking just like Yahushua. They be like, is it him? I'm like, nah, it's just me. Get to work.
Get to work.
Yes, sir.
17.
Yeah. Where was you at? Oh, okay, yeah. Second Ezra 2 and 3. 34. 2 and 34. Over to 48. You don't want to read all that. You just pass it on to somebody.
Second Ezra, what?
2 and 34.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 34.
5 more precepts.
You said what happened?
Oh, we got 5 more precepts.
It says, and therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand.
He's talking to us. He said he called us heathens. All right, we were in the heathen mindset. We were spiritually dead. We were in the Gentile mindset. Thanks to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for the office of Paul. Without that, we would not be able to wake up today in our Gentile state. Go ahead. Read that again. So we call this heathens. If you're not in this truth, you're a heathen.
And it says, and therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd, he shall give you everlasting rest.
See, look for the shepherd to lead us from that darkness. All right, those that were in darkness saw great light. You know, he's going to lead us from being heathens into being sons of God.
For he is nigh at hand that shall come in the end of the world.
In Ephesians, without Yahushua in the world. Yeah, what was that? Ephesians 2.
I'm gonna keep going till you find it.
No. I like to pause it. What was that? You said something.
It says, he shall give you everlasting rest.
No, right before that.
O ye heathen that hear and understand.
The heathen, yeah. But somebody got it? Ephesians? I think it is.
Ephesians 2:12.
Yeah, it said either aliens.
Okay.
So like in 1 second.
Ephesians. You said being aliens, right?
Yeah.
For the Commonwealth.
But at any time you were.
Yeah, Ephesians 2 and 12, 2 and 11. I need that one.
This is the book of Ephesians 2 and 11. Wherefore remember that ye being in times past Gentiles in the flesh.
Yeah, we were Gentiles in the flesh, meaning heathens. We had a heathenistic mindset. Go ahead.
Who are called uncircumcision
The uncircumcision, right? Jakes that's not keeping the laws. Go ahead.
by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands.
Yep.
That at that time ye were without Yahushua, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel.
See that even now. When we born in this society, we weren't born under the laws and keeping the laws. We was in that Gentile and heathenistic state of mind. All right? Not keeping the laws, we were part of the uncircumcision. Go ahead.
And strangers from the covenants of promise, having no hope.
We had no hope that we were strangers to it. We were strangers to the covenants and the promises. We had no understanding of the promises that were coming to us. Think about that, man. That's blind as hell. Right?
And without Yahweh in the world,
Without Yahushua.
Yahushua in the world. I
See,
don't say
yeah.
Yahweh.
No. It's
Oh, Yahushua.
So without Yahushua in the world, man. So without Yahushua, that means we're without Yahweh as well. All right. So basically, without power in the world. Go ahead.
Oh, come. It says, 13. But now in Yahushua, ye who were far, Salakia. But now in Yahushua, you who sometimes were far off, are made nigh by the blood of Yahushua.
Can you imagine if he said, "Hey man, now, if you keep the laws perfectly, I'll take you out of here." He's like, "Oh,
I'll do my best, Lord.
you might start digging. What you doing with that shovel? Digging the grave?" That ain't gonna be perfect. It's hard to do everything perfectly, but through Yahushua, we've been made nigh unto Yahweh, man. Think about that. Go ahead. So that way we won't be able to boast and say we did it.
For he is our peace, who have made both one.
That's why the brother Zariah brought it up. Like he died for us, man. That's our peace right there. All right.
So a true friend would do.
That's what a true friend would do, man. Peace of mind. We can let our thoughts rest with Yahushua, knowing that He's out there and He has good intentions towards us.
And have broken down the middle wall of partition.
Right. He's our mediator. He went up into the gaps between us and the Most High and bringing us back together. He's our mediator. Yep.
The middle wall of partition between us. Having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself of twain one new man, so making peace.
That's it on that. All right.
Not saying that he getting rid of the law.
Ezra 2.
Yeah, chapter 2, verse 34. Where was that?
Second Ezra 2 and 34. And therefore I say unto you, O heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand, that shall come in the world, come in the end of the world.
See, that's what the Lord says, seek him and you will find him, man. So a lot of people doubt and they don't even get on that journey or that quest of seeking the Lord. All right? They don't even take the first step so the Lord can take two. Instead, they start back moonwalking, going the opposite direction. All right? So he said, until Yahushua comes in the end of the world. What world? Esau's world. That's 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. All right, go ahead.
Be ready to the reward of the kingdom.
Right, how do you make yourself ready? Meaning get the covering, Yahushua, wash yourself with the word, the spirit of truth, keep the laws to the best of your ability, come out and do the work, the reward, so you can receive the reward for the work. All right? So do all these things, put on the whole armor. Go ahead, brother.
For the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore.
There you go. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen someday when all hell breaking loose and there's nothing but darkness out here. And you see it creeping in now. It's getting darker and darker. The Lord is going to shine his light upon you individually. And at that point, they should be able to do nothing against you. And that light going to shine on you forevermore. Once the Lord say, this is my chosen, that's it. They can't do nothing against you from that point. Right now, he said he sent us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, in a place that is easy to fall. But someday, once he gives his angels charge over you, Psalm 91, he said that one right there. Don't let nothing happen to him. That's him shining on you. That's it, man. They're going to put the beacon on you like the Batman or something.
Flee the shadow of this world, receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly.
Right, the Lord trying to shine the light on you, people running back into the shade. They trying to duck the spotlight like they're running from prison. Like, no, man, the Lord trying to free you with that light.
Oh,
Yeah. Don't flee the light, flee the shadow of this world. That's about that.
it says, oh, receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have called you to the heavenly kingdom.
That's right, man. So give thanks unto him that has called us. He has called you, man. Many are called, but few going to be chosen. So on that day when you're chosen, the Lord going to say, touch not my anointing. And that's what you want. Imagine that. The Lord shine upon you. Like, oh, this is it. Not like, all right, nighttime, now it's going away.
Right.
No,
Always gonna shine.
He's going to shine it upon you forevermore. Man.
It says, arise up and stand. Behold, the number of those that have be sealed in the feast of the Lord, which are departed from the shadow of the world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord.
Yep, new bodies. New bodies in the kingdom, man. He said they have departed from the shadow of this world, man. Just think about that, man. We under a damn shadow in this damn place. Esau's vibration. All these nations, man. And we're going to depart from this first spiritually, and then physically, we're going to go above it, all the way out of the exosphere.
God, it says, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord.
Right, that's Amos chapter 9. He said what? He's going to close up the breaches thereof.
God.
And to seal them up, Revelation 7. Close up those that be what? That be dressed in white.
God. It says, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white.
Right, take that number means take your place. All right, and also shut up those that be clothed in white, man. That's what the elect.
God. Which have fulfilled the law of the Lord.
Right, the law of faith. They're the ones that fulfill his law. All right, in the kingdom, we're going to be able to fulfill that perfect.
God. The number of thy children, whom thou longest for, is fulfilled.
Right, Yahushua is longing, meaning what? He's the tiller of the soil.
Desire.
He's waiting for the harvest, huh?
Desiring. Longing.
Oh, this is the camera was on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man.
Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed.
There you go, man. So the Lord is desiring and waiting for us to grow, man, for that day of harvest.
God.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Go ahead, brother.
I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest.
Right, because you're going to have some of the 144, they're going to be on a different level than some of the rest of the 130. You got the men, women, and children. But the men, a lot of the men going to be exalted. But he said, what? Yahweh is going to be exalted more than them. All right, taller than all the rest. Go ahead.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
So upon each individual that is delivered, he's going to take his time and set crowns upon their head. So we ain't going to go up into the heavens and come down in one day. We're going to be up there for a little bit of time. All right, might be up there for months. The scriptures say by the time we come back down, grass is going to be done grown about the size of a man.
Ooh.
So by the time we come back down, there's going to be a lot of shit that happen on the earth. Nuclear fallout, all kind of stuff. And then they're going to see it. We're going to be busy. The same way Yahweh is busy out there. And then we're going to come back down to this earth, man. You know, time is different. Out of space.
Further you get away, I think it's a lot.
Come on.
Further you get away from Earth, I think it's
The faster it is.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So time going to go by, man. And by the time we come back down, the grass going to be done growing taller, man. You know? Yep, that place going to be desolate. All right?
And what it says, and every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
He's going to be more exalted. Why? Because he's going to put crowns on our head and say, hey, now you're ruling. So it's going to be a process, a ceremony. Not just the bodies. We're going to have bodies, new bodies, but that's going to be a whole other life that we don't even know.
Right.
The spiritual powers in those bodies, immortality. They ain't going to put a crown on your head, which is going to be your badge. Not a badge on your chest like the sheriff badge. They're going to be your crown, which is a badge of royalty, of dominion. And then they're going to put the laws in our inward part. So we'll be perfect in that immortality, living forever. Man. I'm going to have one more tear to cry. It's going to be a tear of joy. I know you're wiping away all tears. Let's got one more.
Verse 44.
Happy, boy.
So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these?
What are those?
He answered, and he said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed.
Can you do that now? Can you put out the mortal, put on the immortal? A lot of us wish we could, man. But the Lord gonna do that for us. We're gonna put off this mortal, which dies, mortality dies, and we're gonna put on the immortal, which is nothing but life. Damn.
And have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
That's what the angel said. They could come down here. They desire to look into this. They want to come down here and confess the name of Yahweh Shai on the earth. Look how Gabriel told Mary. He was hyped to tell her the baby's name is going to be Yahweh Shai. They want to come down here and stand for him. But the Lord blessed us to be able to do that, man. He's making a whole nother class of angels. All right? Superhuman angels.
Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
So imagine that. You got to look at your path and think, as a man, have you testified for the Lord? Have you stood for the Lord's name? By the time the day judgment comes? You know, he said this process is going to happen. They're going to stand for his name, man, on the earth. And, you know, then the next process will happen with the reward. Right? That was it?
One more verse. It says, Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell thy people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord, thy power, thou hast seen.
Right, so that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to come out here and tell our people the great wonder of things that was shown to people like Ezra and all the other prophets and to us today. All right? And whether they were here or whether they were forbear, it doesn't matter. Romans 3:3, what if some do not believe in this, man? Shall they make the faith of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua without effect? And will that make the Lord not keep his word? God forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man shall be known as a liar. And he said his words are faithful and true. Right? And at the end they shall speak and not lie. It shall be known as the truth. So Matthew 10:6, 2nd Ezra 8:50.
You want 2nd Ezra 8:50 first?
No, Matthew 10:6. Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 6.
Right, 2nd Ezra 8:50. Go ahead, brother.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right, so we're out here to teach and fish to the house of Israel, man. All right? And as you go, you know, he said, oh, what? And with all thy gettings, get wisdom. And as you go on your journey, teach, saying, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. And people like, where? Where? Like, it's in you. And, you know, it's not like all right, it'll be here tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's on the train. You get me? So, yeah, it's all about the Most High's judgment day, man. That's going to be the transition from Esau's rulership to our rulership. Go ahead, brother.
Here, Matthew 10 is that?
All the way to 7?
Yeah, I read 7. I'll
Go
read it
ahead.
again.
Okay.
This is Matthew 10 and 7. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils freely. Ye have received, freely give.
Right, so we're not supposed to be charging people for this healing. All right? So, and that's spiritual. They physically did that back then. They were casting out, raising the dead, healing the sick. So that power was going to be given back to us. These people can't imagine that, man. They haven't seen true example displays of that type of power. They've seen it on the left-hand side, which deals with trickery and magic. You know, lying. Like you see them people in church, they lay their hand on you and somebody, they'll tell them, train them to pass out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I saw a video. He was an Edomite, but he was like, it's funny how in the scriptures, Yahweh will say to somebody that has a demon on them, "Hey, demon, leave." But in today's time, they'll be like, you know, all the theatrics, because it's really not. They're not coming in the same power as Yahweh.
All right. Somebody got that scripture actually?
2nd Ezra.
Yep.
The 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. And it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Right, so there's gonna be a lot of miseries that's coming, man. That's on the earth. You know, if they're in the spirit realm, it's different, you know. If they're in the spirit realm, they're not gonna suffer these things. But those that dwell on the earth right now, man, they said many miseries are coming. Go ahead.
Because they have walked in great pride.
See, because they walking in great pride. Scripture say pride is not made for man. And Esau, the pride of thy heart has deceived thee, and it also deceived the rest of the world. And people that walk in that pride, they're going to be destroyed. Go ahead, brother.
But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory,
Right.
for as much as be like thee.
Right, so yeah, you work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Don't look for the whole crowd to follow you. Work it out with you and the Most High, you know, and drink out of your own cistern and let your waters be displayed in the streets. Did it say what, brother? That last part.
And seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
See that? And seek it out for you and others that be like you from that point. That love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that's seeking the truth, man. All right, so after that, you begin to grow sharper and grow more in the mysteries and breakdowns so you can feed your brothers so they can become sharper too. All right, go ahead.
Verse 52.
Oh, that was, 52, yeah.
Okay. For unto you is paradise open.
Whoa, so unto who? Unto the Israelites is paradise open. The ones that are like Ezra's and the ones that are in that spirit of the hopeful elect. He just said it. He said, unto them is paradise open, meaning his rest. Paradise.
The tree of life is planted.
See, the tree of life represents wisdom. Wisdom is the tree of life. So the tree of life is planted, meaning the foundation is already in place. Yahushua. All right, so that tree of life is planted as a token of the investment of the kingdom of the reward that's coming.
The time to come is prepared.
See that? So the tree of life is planted through Yahweh Shai. That way was blocked at first, but now the Lord has planted that tree of life for a foundation for us to attain to. And then what? The time to come is what?
The time to come is prepared.
It's prepared. Everything already was prepared for us, man. You see that? All right, so we got a date with destiny.
Plenteousness is made ready.
Plenteousness. Plenteousness is made ready. What's plenteousness?
Plenty.
Plenteousness. Whatever your heart's desire.
Gone.
That's what plenteousness is. And with Esau out of the way, the earth not going to be under cancer anymore. It's not going to be held back from flourishing. You know, and plenteousness. Even the heavens is prepared for us. Space. The planets are prepared for us. Plenty is on those planets as well. Goodness, man. Go ahead, brother.
A city is builded and rest is allowed.
Right.
Yea,
So the city is built. So the Lord's saying He already set everything in place. The city is already built. We're being built now, which is the hopeful elect being built up in the spirit of truth. And the what?
and rest is allowed.
And rest is allowed. See that? So once this city is fully built, the spiritual house, then that rest is going to be allowed in the kingdom. All right? Right now, we're not allowed to rest. He said, this is not your rest. Right now, we should be in that spirit of work. We should be in that spirit of slaving. You tired at work, think about these scriptures. The Lord has you in the spirit of, this is not our rest, man. So you got work for Esau, work for your house, work for your family, just work. And then we look for rest in the kingdom.
Yeah.
But we also have rest in this truth when we come out here. This is like a taste of God. You know, it's like a break.
Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom.
Right, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. So we're going to be perfected with wisdom and goodness, man. So goodness goes into righteousness. So we're going to, perfect righteousness is waiting for us and wisdom is waiting for us. Everything that was given to Yahushua, the 7 horns and the 7 eyes. All right, so anyway.
Keep going.
No, that was Isaiah 60 and 1 all the way to 22. We got a person that
We got one.
We got our first taker. Yeah, we can split it up though. Isaiah 60 and 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Right, man. So the Lord's saying, yo, arise and shine, man. Shine your light. And think about it, man. Think about the promises. Don't think about yourself. Oh, am I a man of the Lord? Think about the kingdom, man. Think about what the Lord said about you. About the believers. Go ahead, brother.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
See that gross darkness shall cover the people. That's why the scriptures say the wicked shall wax worse and worse. But the Lord said his light going to shine upon you as it's shining now, forever, and all the way into the kingdom, man. More and more.
And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising.
See that? So in the kingdom, they're going to come to us. They're not going to be saved. All right? The Lord ain't sparing them. In the kingdom, they're going to have to come to us to learn the laws, to learn how to live right. They're going to be like, yo, the Lord have done great things for thee. How'd you do that? You say the laws? Is that what y'all doing? You can go out and teach? Can I go out and teach? Hell no. Get back to sleep. They're going to say, I can keep the laws and get, can you put a little water on my tongue? Yeah, you, but not this guy, not the red guy, not Esau. But the other nations, they're going to get taught how to please the Most High, so they can get a little bit of rest after 1,000 years.
Lift up thine eyes round about and see, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee.
Right. So in the kingdom, there's going to be a moment to where you're going to wake up aloud upon your bed. But that bed probably huge. Who knows what type of sheets? You probably think about some American sheets from Kmart, Walmart.
Right.
But you can't imagine what type of sheets you're going to have on your bed. The women that's going to be around. And you're going to wake up with a sword in your hand. Who knows how that sword going to look? The word gonna be in our mouth. We're gonna be perfect, and then we're gonna do what? What the other part say? You're gonna have a moment. You're gonna have a moment to where you sitting on your throne, and the Lord gonna say, "Arise, lift up your eyes." Go ahead.
Lift up thine eyes round about and see all they gather themselves together.
Yep.
They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from afar, and thy daughters shall be nourished all at thy side.
There you go, man. So the Lord gonna say, "What? Don't hold your head down. Pick your head up." We're gonna have that Mufasa Simba moment. All that's before you is yours. He's gonna say, "Look, they're coming. I told you it was gonna happen. Look, there they go. Here they come." Go ahead.
It says, then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged.
See, I gotta stop you. All right, so the elect, the children of Israel are gonna flow together. So that's why he said he broke down the middle wall of partition. So in the kingdom, we're gonna flow together. In this society, is a division. Jake is separated by so much, man. All these religions, even in claiming to be Israelites, they're separated. Go ahead.
Because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
Right, so no, I gotta read that again.
Because the abundance,
No, right before that.
oh, so like it. Then shalt thou see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged.
Right, so then we shall see and flow together as the elect. But then shall our hearts be enlarged, man. What is that? You're gonna be like, damn, all this about to be given to me? Oh, that ship right there, that's for me? Everything on this ship is for me to build. These slaves are for me. That ship full of women are for me. All right, go ahead.
Because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
See that? That's why your heart gonna be enlarged. You're gonna be like, whoa. All right, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? I gotta put this here. And the Lord said, I got you. I'm gonna show you where to put it at, put all the stuff at and everything. Don't even worry about it. You're gonna have ample space. Go ahead.
The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
Yep.
The multitude of camels shall cover thee. The dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come.
I don't even like camels, but I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take a bunch of camels. Yeah, bring him some more. And he said the abundance of Sheba. Sheba was known for his riches and gold, man. That's why gold and Euphaz. That's over there near Sheba. All right, go ahead.
They shall bring gold and incense,
But today Euphaz is like spiritually America too. Go ahead.
and they shall bring gold and incense,
They're
and
gonna
they
bring incense. Incense used to be more than gold in the ancient times. Why? Because what would they bring to a king? What did they bring to Yahushua at his birth? Gold and incense. What they gonna bring to us? Gold and incense. Go ahead.
and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee.
All the flocks of the deserts gonna be gathered to us, man. Because Kedar is one of the sons of Ishmael out in the deserts. All right, go ahead. So all the flocks of those areas, anything that's lingering around, you got Mustangs, horses, anything, bring it. I don't care, man. Bring that shit. You see a little rabbit, you better bring that shit to me. I'll tell you if I want it or not when I see it. Matter of fact, give me a glass of water, but go over there. I don't want it from here. Yep, go ahead.
It says, the rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee.
Yep.
They shall
Right,
come.
Yep, Jesucristo no Blanco. El nombre es Yahushua.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? All right, now. Go ahead, brother.
They shall come up with acceptance on mine altar,
Yep.
and I will glorify the house of my glory.
Yeah, that's right. So the Lord is going to glorify the house of his glory, man. All right? So we ain't got to worry about it. You know, Yahushua is going to direct us how to glorify his house. He's going to tell us what to, the blueprint of what these nations need to build for him. And he's gonna have a speedy recovery. So they're going to be working fast. You know, we're gonna be humping fast on our women in the kingdom like rabbits. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows?
So who are these that fly as a cloud in the chariots and as a dove to their windows, man? The windows represent the gates. The 12 tribes of Israel, Revelation 21. So who are these that fly to those windows, to their places? So when you come out of the chariot, we might not all come down over Jerusalem. You might come down over Reuben.
Gone.
You might come down over Levi. Come down there. There you go. Some might come down over Judah. You know what I mean? But either way, you're gonna come down in your place, man. We're gonna be as a family, man. All right, Israel coming down from the heavens. All right, everybody good though? All right, go ahead.
It says, surely the owl shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them.
Right, so the ships right now, you can look over here and see all the ships. I don't know if you can see the docks from here, but the docks, man. How does everything get here to America? It's imported. So we're gonna have imports, but not to the docks like a factory or something when we gotta wait for it. No. Wherever
to the crib.
they're gonna be right to the crib. the way they pull up on the West Coast to bring in all them shipments and containers, our crib is gonna need them containers. And they're gonna be waiting, it's gonna be piled up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, wait, I don't have enough space, man. Just leave that one there. Ain't nobody gonna touch it either. And the Lord gonna maintain it and keep it up for us, man. Go ahead.
It says, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power.
See, that's why we shouldn't boast. But the Lord said, pick up your head in that day. We ain't gotta hold our head down, but thank you, Lord. We're gonna be happy, like, yeah, because we're gonna be perfect. We're gonna be able to hold our head high, man. All right, go ahead.
And to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee.
See that? Because the Lord is gonna glorify us, these nations gonna bring all their forces, all their resources to us, man. And they're gonna hope for some type of mercy for that. The Lord gonna say, all right, what y'all did to them, take care of them. I might have some mercy on them after 1,000 years. But right now, I'm gonna let them have their way with you for 1,000 years.
There's another snake over there.
There's two of them.
Come on. Second one.
All right, so there must be a bunch of snakes over there.
Yeah.
You can know that. Downtown Jacksonville got a lot of snakes. Ain't talking about people. Well, that too, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 60 and 10.
If you need to pass it to anybody too.
Okay. Where you going?
It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee.
Right, the sons of strangers shall build up our walls. What's that, Amos? No, Obadiah.
Obadiah?
Yeah, Esau.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we should take the
Sitting in high places.
plowmen to overtake the reaper. Yeah, whoever get it first. Yeah, Obadiah, I think. That's Amos chapter 9, yeah.
Oh, close.
Amos 9, yeah.
It's Obadiah, right?
This is Amos chapter 9,
Oh.
verse, I'm going to start from 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the heathen, which are called by my name, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that doeth this.
That doeth this.
That doeth this.
Right, so the elect of Israel are going to possess the heathen, possess Edom, and all the heathens. See that? Not just Edom, man. Edom's the chief ambassador of the wicked, man, the heathens. So the Lord said, what? We're going to possess the remnant of the heathens and the remnant of Edom. All right? And also basically all of their lands, everything that they possess, we're going to own that. All right?
It's gonna be a new map drawn.
The whole new map. And so that land of Edom is not theirs anymore. It's going to give it to the Israelites. It says, which are called by my name. So that means the Most High called them heathens. Saith the Lord that doeth this. Keep going.
Verse 13, Amos 9. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, all the hills shall melt.
Keep going.
And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them.
See that? But it said the heathen was going to build it for us. All right, so we're going to be out there giving out the orders. You know, just like Esau said, they built America, but it was really on the back of slaves.
And it says, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof.
Right, so we're gonna plant the vineyards, and we're gonna get to taste and drink the wine. Not just taste it, we're gonna drink down that wine. We're gonna have giant grapes, fresh fruit. Because in the kingdom, we would build the vineyards, and we couldn't taste a drop of the wine in Esau's kingdom. All right, you had your hands and your tongue cut off. Go ahead, dive right back in, brother.
Plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them.
There you go, man. So we're gonna have gardens and everything, man. We're gonna have waterfalls, you know. We're gonna have Sade out there taking a bath in the waterfall. You want 2 Sades?
I can't think.
Go ahead, get your 3. You know what I'm saying? All right, now where we at? Let's get off of that thing. But that point made on that.
Isaiah 60.
Yeah, let's go back to that before this battery went out.
All right. Isaiah 60 and 11. Therefore thy gate shall be open continually.
Yeah, anybody got a charger for it, man?
They shall not. Oh, slack it.
You charger for it, man?
Anybody got a
Yeah, we keep on. Oh, my bad.
It says, therefore thy gate shall be open continually.
So the gates. All right, who are these that fly to their windows, that gates? What they say, it's hard for a camel to fit into the eye of a needle gate, right? The needle gate represents a smaller gate that will be open in Judah or Jerusalem at nighttime. Why? Because the big gate, if you leave it open at night, letting people in with the camels, robbers would try to creep in too. And gangs back then, probably the same nigglets that's running around here. But now he said, what? Thy gate shall be open day and night. We're never going to have to close our gate worrying about thieves or robbers. There's going to be stuff flowing in day and night. We're still going to have night there. We're going to get to enjoy nighttime. We can't even do that out here, really. You know, the nightlife, really. You know what I mean? But we're going to be able to enjoy it in the kingdom. Wow.
It says,
You know what I'm saying? Imagine a mansion. You have a giant mansion and it's just flowing all night and daytime.
and it says, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto the forces of the Gentiles. It says, then they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought.
And the kings, middle of the night, go get them, just like they did with us. They come and snatch us up in the middle of the night in slavery. You know?
Play music for us.
Yeah, they'll take you out your house, or they'll take your wife out of the house and have her watch their children in the middle of the night. Or they'll take your son, so they can, if they were sick, Esau had a weird sick belief that if they put their feet on our stomach, it would drain the poison out of them. So we're going to be able to do that to them. We're going to have them sit up under elephant feet and shit, monkey feet. my fucking monkey sick, man. I gotta come get your dad, bro. I need him to heal my monkey. Put his feet on his big ass gorilla. My Chim Chim is sick. You gotta put his feet on your back. You gotta put his feet on your back.
We talking to the monkey, yeah, though. If he move, let me know.
It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Yep.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Right, the Lord said if they won't come up and serve us, He's gonna send storms at them. You know, all kind of stuff at them, man. They shall perish out there. You know, droughts, everything. But if they act right, you might have a nice sunny day. You know, that's gonna judge your weather. The weather is according to how you act. Today. That's your weather forecast.
Cool with the Lord, everything gonna be cool with the land.
It ain't gonna storm as long as you act right.
It says, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir trees, the pine tree, and the box together.
Man, so he said, what, for gold, for wood, I'll give you brass. You know, so we're gonna be building furniture with gold and silver. You know, Solomon had gold glittered in his hair, man. We're gonna be eating, 2 Chainz be eating gold popcorn and shit.
Come on.
Huh? Hamburgers with gold on it, man. All right. Go ahead. What was that? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
To beautify the place of my sanctuary.
All it is, all of those fir trees and all these different trees that we can't even imagine, it's set up. You gotta remember, this architect is the same mind of Solomon that has been amplified and glorified to the level of Yahweh on the right hand of the Father. You know, he's giving all level of architecture. So he got it set up to where he want to beautify it, just like a video game or something that you want with The Sims. You know, so the Lord already got it set how the kingdom gonna look and everything. You know, the trees that he want, the type of ground he want, the people he want. Go ahead.
And it says, and I will make the place of my feet glorious.
So the place of his feet, what is that? Somebody get that? Footstool? Yep. That's right, man.
He building a utopia.
A utopia, not just a greenhouse anymore.
This is Acts chapter 7, verse 49. It says, heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord? Or what is the place of my rest? Hath not my hand made all these things?
Somebody get the other one too. It say, sit at my right hand. Yep, that's good though. Yeah, somebody get Hebrews 2 and 8 as well. Ephesians 1 and 21.
I got it.
Hebrews 2 and 8. Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Hebrews chapter 2, verse 8.
Right, Ephesians 1 and 22.
Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet.
Right, so we know that the Lord Yahweh put all things in subjection under Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
For in that he put all in subjection under him. He left nothing that is not put under him. But now we see not yet all things put under him.
See that? But the earth has been given to who? The hand of the wicked. And he said the Lord going to show up and destroy him that destroyeth the earth. See, the Lord is showing up to what? To beautify the earth. He said that. He's going to beautify the place of his feet. All right? And we represent his toes, his feet. Yeah, come on. Let's get it.
This is Ephesians.
1:21.
Ephesians 1 and chapter in verse 21. Far above all principalities and power and might and dominion in every name that is named, not only in this world, but also in that which is to come, and have put all things under his feet, and gave him to be the head over all things to the church.
See that? All right, so Yahweh set up Yahweh Shai. He gave Yahweh Shai his only son to be the head of the church in this physical realm as well. All right, so he was exalted in the spirit and exalted in the flesh. Now, 1 Corinthians 15 and 27. Let's get that. And then the other one, under the feet. They got that? What's that?
Psalms 110. In Psalms 110 and 1, the Lord said unto my Lord,
Yeah.
sit down at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool.
Woo! So he's going to beautify enemy? No, he's going to get him a beautiful ass with. All right? He said he made everything beautiful in his time. So the condition that Esau is going to be in the kingdom is going to be beautiful when they're going to be in hell on this earth. All right? But the Lord said he's going to beautify the place of his sanctuary. He's going to beautify his feet, which represent the Israelites and his earth.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 27. For he hath put all things under his feet, but when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him.
All right, talking about Yahweh Shai. Yep, he was accepted by Yahweh. Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 28.
So this Solomon, this Isaac, this Adam was finally accepted as Yahweh Shai. And now because of that acceptance and what he did on the cross for us, this is what happened. This is what's going to happen.
And when all things shall be subdued unto him,
See, everything is about to be subdued under our King Yahweh Shai, under his feet. Go ahead.
then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him.
Right, that's King Solomon. That's Yahweh Shai. All right, and what did he do after he built the temple? He started dedication. Dedication to Yahweh. All right, he had the feast of dedication. So now, when Yahweh Shai has fully built us up, and he's establishing the kingdom, he's going to dedicate us to Yahweh. All right, so that's Solomon, man. So he's going to beautify the whole earth the same way Solomon, the architect, beautified the kingdom at that time. He had bamboo on the floor, palm trees in the house. Man, all right, let's keep going with
Working in tandem with nature.
Yep, that's right. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 60. All right, Isaiah 60 and 14. It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
Right, so, oh man, they're going to be bending. What does that mean? Not like boys and men, bending knee. They're going to be crying, please, like James Brown. Please, please. All the way from another country.
Shit.
Go ahead.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
There you go, man. Always at the soles of our feet. That means they're going to be beneath us, like they're going to be beneath us like ashes under our foot. That's what that means. And they're going to bow down at the soles of our feet. Go ahead.
And they shall call thee the city of the Lord.
See, they ain't going to call us just bywords and proverbs anymore. He said, in the place where they'll say they're not my people, there should be people of Yahweh. And then in the kingdom, they're going to be called the city of God, man. That's the city. That's a citizen of God. Why? I can see his badge on his head, that crown. That's God's child right there. Run.
The Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
Right, the mountain, the holy mountain of Yahweh, of Israel. Yasha'Allah, the sons of God, man. The princes of the power. He said, this mountain shall be exalted above all the other mountains. Go ahead.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee,
Right.
I will make thee an eternal excellency.
That's right. We're going to be, see, that no man went through us, meaning what? To help us. Revelation 11 said that. They didn't suffer us to be put in graves. They didn't allow us to find rest, man. But now in the kingdom, the Lord said he's going to make us in eternal excellency, meaning we're going to be perfect, man. Excellent. Everything we do is going to be excellent. Even issuing out butt whippings to these devils. Go ahead.
And it says, I will make thee an eternal excellency.
Because what they did to us in slavery, that was an excellent judgment from Yahweh on us. So in the kingdom, we're going to get an excellent judgment on you. That's fair, right? Go ahead.
A joy of many generations.
Yeah, joy of many generations. All right, those are the generations that the Lord said the blessings of Abraham are going to fall on our generation.
Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles.
Right, to suck the milk of the Gentiles means what? We're not going to have to fight them over it. Hey, what's that over there? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was him stepping up.
All right, so to suck the milk of the Gentiles, what does that mean? That means what? We ain't going to have to fight them for all the riches and the resources that they have. They're going to hand it over like a woman hands her breast over to nurture a child and give it milk. They're going to say, here, my Lord, take it. Like a baby. I'll take care of this baby, Lord. I got you. They're going to say, I got you here. Take our resources. Take everything. All right?
Please don't fuck us up.
Right, and what is milk made for? To build up. So that means all their resources are going to be given to us freely, expediently, to build up our nation. All right? Not yet. What you said, Corinthians what?
1 Corinthians 15 and 27.
I think he brought it up.
I was on 28.
No, we good. What about it, bro? What?
It says, and shall suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I the Lord.
So that means what? Even kings, kings and all these nations going to give us everything, man. All right?
It says, and shall suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and the Savior of thy Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold.
Right, so the Lord's saying this is a prophecy over you, man. He said you're going to have that moment to where you're sitting on that throne, you're going to be looking up one day, and you're going to see all these forces of the Gentiles coming to you. You're going to have that moment to where they're under the ashes of your feet. You're going to have that moment to where they bring you all their resources and kings and people that bowing down to you, man. All right? And you're going to sit there and look at them and be in that moment, man. It's not going to be just in our mind anymore. Go ahead.
And for iron I will bring silver.
So for iron, things that we would need for iron, what do they build with iron now? Roads, bridges, houses. The Lord said we're going to have silver instead. Go ahead.
And for wood, brass.
And for wood, whatever you would build wood with in your house, the trimming or whatever other reason you would need wood for, a table, anything, brass. Go ahead.
And for stones, iron.
For stones, we're gonna have iron. Go ahead.
I will also make thy officers peace.
See that? So we're gonna have. So we're gonna be the police. The word police comes from the word license, which means policy upholders. So we're gonna be the ones that uphold Yahweh's policy of righteousness in the kingdom. So we're gonna make. He's gonna make all of our officers peace, man. So we're gonna be the peace officers, keeping the peace.
And thine exactors righteousness.
And thine exactor is gonna be righteous. So when we go to take whatever from these nations and tax their ass, there's gonna be righteous taxation. Not like Esau doing today through thievery. All right, everything we take is gonna be in righteousness, man, because the Most High told us to.
It says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land.
Right, so we're not gonna hear any violence. What do you hear today amongst our people, man? Nothing but violence, man. You know, our lives hang in doubt in this damn place. And even in our land, there's violence. You know, but we're not gonna hear none of that anymore. Think about it. The mind can't even conceive that, to never hear that violence again.
Wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Right, yep.
But thou shalt call thy walls salvation.
There you go. So that's why we fell, because we became wasted and destroyed because we broke the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. In the kingdom, we're never going to go off. So our walls, meaning when they look at Jerusalem and Israel, they're going to say, that's salvation right there. You know, and the whole world going to be like, damn, how do I get, you know how they are. They want to get down with anything. Anything they see somebody having fun, they want they try to party with you. Like we cracking a joke, somebody walk by trying to laugh.
You say,
yeah. That's gonna be Esau. We're gonna be dancing, party in the kingdom.
What we laughing at, man?
They're gonna be outside down there.
yeah,
Dancing
down
right
there.
You know, they can't even dance and shit. Like, go enslave his ass further. Dancing off rhythm like that. That day is done, boy. He ain't got no rhythm, no dance. Yeah, good.
But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise.
See that, man? Our gates, man. What's that? Revelation 21, the gate, the 12 gates. That's going to be where the praise is coming from towards Yahweh. And salvation is going to be for these people.
Come on, it says the sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory.
Right, that's Revelations 12. The sun and the moon were under her feet. We're not going to need to study anymore. He said, we're not going to need to study anymore. He said, all shall know of him. All right, so we're not going to need wisdom to be sent to us because we were spiritually dead anymore. We're not going to need, what did it say? The sun and the moon, knowledge. So we're going to know of the Most High. We're going to experience him right there in the present. He's going to be right there.
It says, verse 20, thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall the moon withdraw itself.
Right, so the sun represents glory, man. Our kingdom, our brightness. We shall never fall again from that point. All right, we're never going to fall into darkness, man. Go ahead.
For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light.
Right, so the Lord is going to be he's going to be our stay. He's going to keep us, man. All right, he's going to be our everlasting light to shine upon us, man. He said he's going to shine on you forevermore. Go ahead.
And the days of thy mourning shall be ended.
Right.
Thy people also shall be righteous.
Right as the Lord said, he has the keys of hell and death. So he's going to free us, man. All right, in the days of our mourning, which goes back to Deuteronomy 28, that's going to be over. Our punishment is over, man. Think about that. All right, go ahead.
They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting.
Right, because look how long we had the land. We only had it for a few years. You know, under Moses, under King David, Solomon, you know, under Cyrus the Great. And then that little bit of time after 70 AD, we ain't have the land for that long if you think about eternity. So he said we're going to inhabit that land forever now. Go ahead, brother.
It says the work of my hands that I may be glorified.
There you go, the work of the Lord's hands, only so he could be glorified, and that's the goal. That's why we're doing this work, for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's glory.
A little one shall become 1,000.
Right, one brother, one man is going to become 1,000. All right, so you're going to have what? multiple wives to be able to do that. Yeah, interjection?
Yeah,
After this? Where you at?
22.
Oh, this last verse. We're good.
It says the little one shall be, it says a little one shall become 1,000.
Right, he said what? Be careful not to offend one of these little ones. All right, because their angels' voices are heard in the heavens. All right, and it'd be better for you to have a millstone cast around your neck and thrown into the bottom of the sea. Why? Because this little one is about to become 1,000. The Lord said He's going to preserve them for the kingdom. Go ahead, brother.
And the small one a strong nation.
Right, He said, "Thy wife shall be a fruitful vine by thy table." That means the Lord is going to hasten it. That means what? They're going to be working fast. You're going to have them bringing that stuff to us fast. All the sources and resources of the Gentiles, all their forces, their kings, and the women, man, so we can populate. All right, it's going to be fast. Baby's going to be born earlier than 10 months. Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is Job chapter 5, verse 24.
Right.
And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shalt not sin.
Right, there you go. So what does that mean? That don't mean like sin. What that means is that person's going to come back home and everything's going to be intact. That's talking about here. That's not talking about just the kingdom. That's talking about going into the kingdom. All right. So that's talking about when all hell break loose. What is it? Where you at?
Job chapter 5.
Right. So when all hell break loose, the Lord going to have you be in league with the stones and league with the animals. You're going to be able to leave out your house and come back home and know that everything's safe. While basically everybody else, He said, "My servants shall eat, you know, at destruction and famine we shall laugh." Go ahead.
It says, verse 25, thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great.
See that? And then we're going to know that our seed shall be great, man, and that goes into the kingdom. All right, 'cause He said, once you know that you're the chosen, you're like, oh, this is it.
I'm good.
Like, yeah, 7 women gonna be, you know, and you're gonna know that everything's safe. You're gonna know your children good, and that's gonna be before the kingdom. He said that the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore, starting here.
Right? It says, and thine offspring as the grass of the earth.
Right, so that offspring is gonna spring up like grass on the earth, man, and that's in the kingdom, man. All right, come on, brother, let's get it.
All right, and thou shalt come to thy grave in thy full age.
Right, so what does that mean? We're not going to have any unexpected deaths out of nowhere. All right, so Job, who was the Eliphaz? Eliphaz was talking to Job, telling Job that you're going to live a long life and you're not going to come to any unexpected death. But with us, we're not expected to die or be resurrected. So what is it saying to us? We're going to come to our royalty in our season. That's what it means. In due season, you'll be taken to your royal state. So when we die, we go into a state of royalty in the heavens. And that's what he's telling the Job. Our rest. We're going to come to our rest in due season. All right? So that's a parable. That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, go ahead. That was
in Isaiah 60.
all right, come on, man. Let's get Isaiah 29 and 6 all the way to 16. Then we got one more precept after that.
It's Isaiah 29 and 16.
29 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6.
Yep.
It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire."
Right. See, the Lord telling us, He didn't come to us like that. He didn't tell us to come to Him like that. What is that? I don't want to try to take time to get it. Anyway, but it's a scripture where it says He didn't tell us to come into a mountain like He did during the time of Moses. You know, He told us to come unto Yahushua. He showed up real humble, you know, on a donkey. And today He's telling you to approach your brothers and come into the truth. He ain't telling us to go up to some big mountain that's shaking and lightning and storming. Imagine that. He said you got to go there to talk to the Lord. He said you just got to come here. So He's coming humble to us and lowly. But to the wicked, He said He's going to visit them this way. and storm and tempest. All right, go ahead. They put fear into him. See, the scriptures tell you when he came to Egypt, when Yahushua came to Egypt, he passed over Edom. He passed over Edom when he came to visit us to Egypt, 1446 BC. He passed over Edom. Edomites knew about our God going to save us, man. Coming from the east, bro. You know what I'm talking about. They saw that, and it's still in their minds, man. It put fear on them nations, seeing that. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7,
So that, yeah, go ahead.
it says, and the multitude, verse 7 of Isaiah 29, and the multitude of all the nations that fight against Ariel,
Yep. Ariel is another word for lion or Judah. Go ahead.
even all that fight against her, and her munition, and that distress her, shall be as a dream of a night vision.
Oh, great, man. Yep, it's gonna be like a nightmare we had, and we're waking up from it.
Verse 8, it shall even be as when a hungry man dreameth, and beholdeth he eateth, but he awaketh, and his soul is empty.
Right. See, Esau has been consuming us, man, as a nation, for all this time, man. 1,000 years as a day to the Lord, though. So they've been consuming us for all this time, consuming our dead host like a damn a worm or a cankerworm, right? Consuming us. But now they're gonna wake up like they ate nothing. They're gonna be empty, destitute, in slavery. All this that they built up and been fighting for, a new world order. They thought they were there, but they could seal the deal with a digital system, where they become super billionaires, gods on earth, man. You know, that's what they want to be.
They're trying to gain immortality in a carnal way.
Right. But all of that for vanity. It's gonna be like it never happened, man. Like it never happened.
What a dream.
Right, man. So if you remove Esau, you remove everything. Everything that they built, it'll start disappearing from the matrix. This land we standing on, all of it. Go ahead, brother.
It says, or as when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold, he drinketh, but he awaketh, and behold, he is faint, and his soul hath appetite.
Right, yep.
So shall the multitude of all the nations be that fight against Mount Zion.
See that? When we read that in the scripture, we're talk about the rich man being in hell, lifting up his eyes. He's gonna say, "Oh man, can I have some water?" See, you're gonna be thirsty. Like, damn, you ain't have enough, Esau? You've been rich this whole time, man. I don't know. You don't need no mercy. You know, you don't need no friendship. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, Isaiah 29. It says,
Yeah, drink your spit. Drink your spit.
Take that from, don't even bring that.
Yeah, drink your spit. Go ahead.
Isaiah 29 and 9, it says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry.
Yeah.
They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right, so 2/3 of our people are drunken with not with wine. They had this show today called Duval
Duval Day?
Duval Day.
I think so.
All them people out there gonna be drunken off the wines of this world, man.
Yep.
Cause they got a comedian come from here. Who cares? What is he gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Make jokes, make light of our affliction that we're in this kingdom.
They're gonna have it was all over the news. Are you ready for Duval Day? And they're like, the famous whoop contest. I was like, yes, I've been waiting all my life for this. Go ahead. My bad, bro.
It says, they stagger, but not with strong drink.
Right, yeah, so we're going over to 16, that's right. So they're super intoxicated. That's why the Lord said, what? Somebody get that Revelation, I think 17 or 18, polluted. Babylon polluted. Is that? Yeah. No, I think about another one. Mother of Harlots, my bad, yeah.
This is Revelation,
But you
chapter 17,
get that one too?
verse
Mother of
4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at verse 4.
Huh?
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stone and pearls.
See that? So Jake see that, and they like, oh yeah, there you go. That's salvation. You know, that's the kingdom. Nah, they ain't the kingdom, man. All right, those are dainties made to tempt you, man, and deceive. Go ahead, brother.
Going off your lesson, the woman that they should have been, 2/3 of our people should have been focused on is the one that was impoverished but still beautiful. But they're mesmerized by this harlot that sits on them riding on a scarlet colored beast and chooses to follow after her ways.
Song of Solomon. That's Song of Solomon, 1 and 5. Yep. They don't see the beauty on the inside. And they don't see that what we're doing here is beauty.
They see what Esau's doing.
They saying that is beautiful. Look at the beautiful ghetto they built for us. You see Jake, they be in the hood, like, yo, this is my block right here. You know what happened in this alleyway? They be like, what happened? Shit. Motherfucker got killed. Motherfucker popping some women. It was fights. We used to be doing fireworks back then. Bro, what is that? What type of achievement is that? Like, you know? So they look at this as beautiful.
I sold my first piece of crack.
I saw my first piece of all kind of shit. You feel me? That's why it's our hood. You can't come around here unless we let you. It's like, damn, bro.
But Esau can. It's okay. We're scared of him.
Yeah, they love it, you know? So they treat it like it's theirs. Somebody had a precept?
I did.
That was it.
Yeah, they say to each other, the different rappers and stuff. They say to each other, you got to check in when you come to our hood. You gotta check in.
They don't own no real estate there, though.
Right.
Like, this house right here, this is where it all went down at. They don't even live there. All right, go ahead. Real quick, and then right up there.
In the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, see that? So our people became super toxic, man. All right? He said what? Arise and depart. Get your mind out of this place. Get prepared to leave this place. Be as migrants upon the earth. Be as though you're sent here from heaven. All right? You don't belong in this damn place. Well, he said what? Arise and depart, for this is not your rest. It's polluted. It will destroy you with the sore destruction. All right? It will pollute you. Go ahead, brother. Read that. Finish that off.
Come on.
The mother of harlots.
I'm going to skip right to verse 5.
And upon her forehead, Revelation 17 and 5, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery of Babylon, the great mother, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
See that? And what did he say? There you go. Let me get that, see if I can get it quick enough. It says, see if I can get it real quick. Oh, hell no, I ain't gonna find that.
Want me to keep going with this?
Yeah, but anyway, I'll just say, here you go. Ezekiel 16 and 44. Yeah, Ezekiel 16 and 44. Right, he said the mother of harlots, right?
It's the book of
So,
Ezekiel.
yeah, my bad. So this means what? This place is birthing out nothing but daughters of wickedness, man. Birthing out nothing but harlotry and idolatry. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 44.
Right, causing our people to go off and be wicked.
Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
See that? So look, as is the mother. America is that mother that's birthing out the daughter, which is us, being wicked. All right, 2/3 of our people. Go ahead, brother. He said, ye are of your father the devil. See, we're of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Thank y'all. Pass it, sure? All right. You want to keep going with that?
Revelation 17.
No, Isaiah 29 and 6 over to 16.
This is back in Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. It says, for the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes.
So the fact that you see Jake can't get it or understand it, or you see they just haven't even been aware to it at all, he said, neither do they consider it. He said, it's because the Lord had blinded them and put that stagger on them. Let Esau give them that damn that spike punch. And they staggering up the street.
That Diddy juice.
Right, that Diddy. Yeah, that Diddy juice. The Diddy, yeah, go ahead.
The prophets and your rulers, the seers, have covered. So like hath he covered.
Right, so all the prophets that you can go to, all the seers that call themselves prophets today in these churches, in these banks, in these universities, in these fraternities, in these religions, the imams of the Islam world, the Buddhist monks, whatever, what do you call that? Jehovah's Witness elders. Any of that, he said, the Lord said their eyes are closed, man. They cannot see the Lord's vision and his plan. Right?
Verse 11, Isaiah 29, it says, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying.
Right, that's why they say what? This is his story, I mean history. This is our history, right? Any other book you read on this earth is telling it from their angle, but this book tells the same story from our angle, right? From what happened with us and from our God. All right, go ahead.
Saying, read this, I pray thee, and he said, I cannot.
Right,
for,
so go ahead.
He said, I pray thee, and he said, I cannot, for it is sealed.
Right, so this book is sealed, and you have to be taught. The Lord got to wake you up, and the Spirit got to be dealing with you to be able to understand it and administer the proper provender for the sheep. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12, Isaiah 29. It says, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I just read that.
Right, so people like T.D. Fakes, they can't break this down. They can't break it down. Instead, they'll disregard you, or they'll lie, or they'll try to demonize you. You know, go ahead.
Say, I am not learned, verse 13, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precept of men.
Right, it said, how can they teach without it? How can they teach? Somebody get that? Yeah. Yep. Come on. Right, man. So, you know, so the precepts of them are taught by the precepts of men that men thought of. Saying the whole world could be saved. Some jackass thought of that. You know, saying that nothing's going to happen. Saying that anybody come as you are. You know, these are all doctrines of the devil.
Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him on whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent?
There you go.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring good tidings of good things.
Right, so you gotta look at yourself as an angel. You gotta look at yourself as a piece on the chessboard that the Lord can move at any moment. You being on this earth, the Lord is moving you around like a chess piece on the Chaturanga board, north, east, west, and south. The original name of chess. All right, so the Lord is what? Using you as a messenger, as an angel. The way you see yourself is not the way others may see you. They may see you, you might see yourself as a believer, as sincere. People may see you as a demon, like they saw Yahushua or John. You know, you may look at yourself as nothing, but the Lord might put it on other spirit to see you as somebody and see the blessings on you and send you at the right time to answer somebody's prayer. All right? So how should they hear without a preacher? Because this book is set up and it's sealed. Man, they got a seal on it, a spiritual seal on it. I don't care how many times they read this book, the Lord got to be dealing with you, or send somebody that's dealing with you, that he's dealing with, to either plant the seed or to water the seed. And the Most High will give the increase. Go ahead, brother.
So Isaiah 29 and 14, it says, therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work amongst this people, even a marvelous work, and they wonder, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid.
There you go, man. So people like IUIC, look at Sakari and them going on, something going on in there. I don't wish no wrong on them, but you know. Yeah, all their wisdom is perishing, man. The wicked is waxing worse and worse. IUIC teaching about hell under earth now.
Right? Yeah.
and teaching that we're not going to be here in the tribulation. You can go on and on. So their wickedness is waxing worse, man.
Hey, just to add on right quick, slightly, that's why I put the IUIC video in the group chat this morning. They out there protesting in South Georgia of a death of a kid that happened years ago. I don't know if they reiterated that, it just played that, but it was live. But they're out there protesting for that kid that got rolled up in the mat in the gym and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that happened years ago. And it's like the scriptures speak on the dead, and after 7 days, you know, not to go about. You understand in judgment, you'll know that that was the work and the will of the Lord.
Right. The vengeance of the Lord gonna come. Yep. And then I heard him say something when I cut on the video. They were like, "You gotta teach the truth. It's about the truth. The truth shall set you free." That's what we want today for this person. We want the truth. It's like, oh no, the truth. That scripture's talking about this, man. You curved that John. They out there looking like a bunch of burnt California raisins in that damn sun. You seen that? Sitting out there hot. They cast burdens upon you that's not necessary, man. We ain't gotta sit out there in that blazing hot damn heat.
And protesting for them. I mean, of course, you know, don't disrespect the dead. We ain't gonna protest again, but lift up the name of the Lord.
Well, the Lord, he never told us to go to all that community gatherings and standing up for, you know, somebody like that get murdered.
The commandments of men would lead them to do that.
Yeah, he didn't call us to that. Yeah, you can do that, but that's not what the Lord calls us to do. All right, you can do that on your personal life.
We're here to not necessarily protest, but give testimony of what they did to Yahweh.
And you can talk about that stuff when you're setting up at camp. They say, well, how can two walk together unless they be agreed? They out there with these churches too, but they all saying Christ up there. Nobody's saying Yahweh.
Right.
It's crazy. About truth, and nobody's saying the truth.
Nobody's saying the truth, but they're saying it's all about the truth.
You want to know what happened to this young guy?
Ratchet TV. Ratchet TV.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to notice. All right, let's get, what we at? We at 16 yet?
Got 2 more verses, 15.
Let's get it, yeah. And we got one more scripture, man. Sirach 18:1 all the way to 14.
Hey, this is Isaiah 29 and 15. It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel.
Right, they sought deep to hide their counsel. Think about it. Who are they hiding it from? Why are they having these G20 meetings and everything in secrecy, man? Not only from the world, they hide it from the world, but they forget that they hide it from Yahweh. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Clothed with light.
Right.
It says, they seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?
Yep, that's Esau, man. And that's how they rule in the world, in secrecy, man. And they don't realize that the Most High put them there. All right, and when they run into the pit and try to hide in the bunker, they're gonna say, who seeth me? Who knoweth us? And the Lord will be like, knock, knock. Knock, knock. There's gonna be a bunch of Israelites there. Yeah, what was that on Big Trouble Little China? He opened the door and there was a bunch of people standing there. He closed the door. He said, yeah, we trapped there. Go ahead.
Verse 16 of Isaiah 29, it says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Right, so all that they did, even their gold and silver being cankered, meaning their gold and silver, the money that they created, the dollar, it became a cancer to the world. The Most High said what? Even that's going to be esteemed as the potter's clay, meaning the Most High controlled them and led them to do that. The scriptures say man's goings are of the Most High. So everything that Esau is doing is going to be esteemed as Yahweh Shai controlled them to do it. And he said, what? I have laid a snare for thee and thou was not aware. So them creating the missiles, the Most High led them to do that. It's going to be esteemed as the Most High, the potter's clay. Go ahead.
It says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right, you can say it, but that don't make it true. Right, that was it?
That was
All right, look at Sirach 18:1.
This is Sirach chapter 18, verse 1.
Right, any other precepts, we can wrap it up.
He that liveth forever created all things in general.
That's half of the lesson.
Yahweh only is righteous, and there is none other but he.
Yeah, man, Yahweh only is righteous, man, and there's none other but he, man. All right, go ahead.
Who governeth the world in the palm of his hand.
See, that's what everything Esau doing is the Most High governing it, on the left hand and on the right hand side. All right, so the Lord is governing us to do this. If you're out here and you believe, it's the Most High that governs your spirit to be here, to believe, you know? To ultimately one day, hopefully, receive salvation. Other than that, we just perish here and get destroyed. We don't want that. Right? Yeah, man. Go ahead, brother.
And all things obey his will, for he is the king of all.
Right, so the Lord is king of all, man. Even Esau being wicked, the Most High is the king of that too. The devil, the spiritual demons, the Most High is the king of that. That's why the demons that were on those people 2,000 years ago, they said to Yahushua, art thou here to punish us before our time? So go ahead, so the demons gonna get punished too. Them demons jump on these people, they're gonna be getting their ass whooped inside their bodies. Go ahead.
For he is king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from profane.
See that? So the Lord divided the things upon the earth, from the good and the bad, dividing amongst Israel the sift through the Spirit, separating the good from the bad. Go ahead up.
Sirach chapter 33, verse 10. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. And much knowledge the Lord hath divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself. But some hath he cursed and brought low and turned them out of their place. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so is man in the hands of him that made him to render to them as liketh him best. So that's basically what it is. Like everything on this earth has a purpose and a journey, and there's nothing done by mistake. As Yahweh by Shem Shai being the potter to take the clay and fashion it which liketh him best. So he created the perfect vessel for righteousness and the perfect vessel for wickedness. You know, so it's all according to his standard.
Anybody? All right, who read? You got a precept? Me. All right, go ahead. You got a precept, just call it out. Go ahead.
Verse 4. To whom hath he given power to declare his works? And who shall find out his noble acts? Who shall number the strength of his majesty? And who shall also tell out his mercies? As for the wondrous works of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, the only one that's going to do that is the ones in the kingdom. They're going to be able to see all of it. Go ahead. He's going to take us behind the walls to see the workings of the place. You know, to see the, what do you call it, the wheels in the watch? Huh? Yeah, he's going to show us the algorithm. You know, he's going to show us the pulse, the workings of this place.
As for the wondrous works of the Lord Yahweh, there may nothing be taken from them, neither may anything be put unto them.
Right, so everything Esau's doing, they like, yeah, I came up with this new world order. It ain't nothing new. Nothing new under the sun. The Lord like, yo, I already set you all up to do that. It was wicked before, you're going to be wicked now. Everything you're doing is based upon the same wickedness, same three-dimensional world. Everything circles, squares, and rectangles. Ain't nothing different.
We're going to put the circle on top of the square.
That's it. Everything is still circle, same three-dimensional world. If you go into the fourth dimension, that's when you get the what you call it? The tesseract. You got all these different shapes and, things we can't even imagine, man.
Shapes and dimensions.
Yeah, you can tell there's a limit to our understanding because we're in a three-dimensional world. Come on, brother.
It's 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 63. Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin.
Yeah, you can go one verse right before that.
Verse 62, the 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 62. Yea, in the spirit of Almighty Yahweh, which made all things, and searcheth out all hidden things in the secrets of the earth, Surely he knoweth your inventions and what ye think in your hearts.
Right, because he put the thought there. Who's going to put the thought in Putin's heart to come destroy this place? The Most High said he's going to put that thought in his heart, man. He controls the heart of kings. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. He said what? He created man and put a heart in his body. So the thoughts that you have, the Lord created that. So there's nothing you could think of that the Lord didn't put there. All right, so yeah, go ahead, brother. So
Go on.
all the way to 16.
All right.
I mean, where was that?
Verse 6. As for the wondrous works of the Lord, there may nothing be taken from them, neither may anything be put unto them, neither can the ground of them be found out.
Right, that's why the Lord said, yo, you curse if you try to take from this word or add to it. So that means you be trying to lie and say the Lord gonna do this instead. He said, nah, he gonna do this. Exactly what he said, man. You can't take from it, you can't add to it. Go ahead.
When a man hath done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, then he shall be doubtful.
Yep, go ahead.
What is man, and whereto serveth he? What is his good?
Right, because what is man? You know, because then he shall be doubtful, because everything they building up, and the Lord shows them that, oh shit, yeah, death is real. You know, destruction is real. Yeah, slavery is real. Then he's gonna be doubtful in the kingdom. Go ahead. Oppenheimer.
He was working on the bomb. He was like, all right, yeah, cool, science. And then we saw it. He was like, I have become death.
Shit. Yeah.
The harbinger of evil.
Same thing with the New World Order. They're gonna become doubtful soon. Go ahead.
What is man, and whereunto serveth he? What is his good, and what is his evil?
Right, man. So they maintain the state of this world. You know, what is his good and what is his evil? It's evil because the Most High said it's evil. You know, other than that, what is man really doing? It's the Most High. He said, what is that, Romans? He said, who have done good and who have done evil? But it's for the Most High's will.
13.
Yeah, I think so.
Children not yet being born.
Yeah, that one. Come on. We can get that real quick. All right, these match up perfect with that scripture. This is 9.
Romans 9 and 11.
Yep.
For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to the election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was.
Yep, that was up. Go ahead, brother. We can read more, bro.
Okay. It says, it was said unto her the elder shall serve the younger.
Right. So yeah, before a child is even in the womb, it's like who did any evil or good on the earth? But it was said in Rebecca's womb that Esau was going to be a damn wicked ass nation. You know. So it's all set according to the Lord's prophecy. And the scriptures say what? The wicked were created for the evil day, so the Lord can show his power on them. That's what it's all about, the praise of the Lord. It had nothing to do with really us or Esau. All of us are vanity without the Most High. Without Yahweh, all of us are vanity. All of us are in darkness. Who did any real good? All of our righteousness is as filthy rags. And all the works we've done, the Lord already set it in place. He don't really need us. All right? So, yeah, keep going, bro.
That's right.
Verse 9. The number of a man's days at the most are 100 years.
Right, 100 years, but they trying to plan a whole new world order, you know, killing people, destroying countries, you know, thinking that their houses shall continue forever. But they forget about death, man. Look at all the Rothschilds that's been dropping off.
If I may add on, they try to get past that by uploading their consciousness into different computers and whatnot, you know, trying to escape that, which not going to work.
Yeah.
And before they did that, they had one dude 8 heart transplants.
Yeah. Bill Hicks said his worst fear is that his brain will not work anymore. He said he feel like his brain is the smartest brain on earth, and they should save it for study. Yeah, ain't that crazy?
They're gonna find a new smart
Jackass.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Come on.
Where we at?
Verse 10.
Yeah, 14.
Verse 10, as a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand.
Right. So as a drop to the sea, and as a gravel stone to sand. Go ahead.
Come on.
So are 1,000 years to the days of eternity.
See that? So are 1,000 years to a day of eternity, man. So the Lord's eternity, and in the kingdom, us ruling for eternity, this 1,000 years is as a day, man. 2,000 years is as 2 days. See that? It's like a drop, almost like dropping sand, a grain of sand on a beach full of sand. Compared to eternity, compared to how we're gonna rule in the kingdom. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore is Yahweh patient with them, and poureth forth his mercy upon them.
Yeah, that's nothing. This short season that Esau had to rule, that was nothing to get him that. You know, like somebody saying these rich jakes out here, they be like, I could throw 10 bands, that's nothing. So the Lord could waste 1,000 years, 2,000 years Esau ruling, and that's it. Like it never happened. Compared to eternity. Wow, man. Billions and billions of years down the line, we ain't gonna remember what it damn Edomite what?
They gonna become dinosaurs. We're gonna have fossils of Edomites.
Yeah, we're gonna find, they're gonna be gone, man. She said we're gonna burn them up, kindle in them. So there's nothing to be left. Just like you said, burn the bones after the Passover.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you gotta burn everything.
Yeah, let nothing be left, man. So they ain't gonna have no bodies to come back into after 1,000 years, huh?
So it's gonna be wild too. Look it up. Edomite, she said, look it up. Like they gonna have fossils. You know, they brushing the bones and shit. Yeah, this is an Edomite right here.
We're gonna be finding elements of them, little dots.
God.
Yeah, look, we're gonna find fragments, little dots of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, that was it. Oh, one more verse. I think a couple more verses.
Verse 12, he saw and perceived their end to be evil, therefore he multiplied his compassion.
Right, so the Lord, it's like when you're in the house with your children, I say this with my children. If they get out of pocket, I'll be like, all right, yeah, yo, chill out. And if I see them tripping still, I'll say, all right, yo, it's kind of corny, but I'll be like, hey, I'm about to increase my love meter. Because I see you tripping.
You funny.
You see that? So I'm preparing my mind to be more understanding. So the Lord, like, I see y'all tripping. I see y'all end to be destruction. So I'm gonna increase my mercy so I can save y'all in the last days. You know what I mean? So the path that we were going down was a road to destruction. And the Lord knew that. So he said, all right, I'm gonna increase my mercy in that day so I can have mercy upon them.
Multiply his compassion.
Yep, go ahead, brother.
The mercy of man, verse 14, the mercy of man is toward his neighbor, but the mercy of the Lord is upon all flesh. He reproveth and nurtureth and teacheth and bringeth again as a shepherd his flock.
That's the kingdom, man. That's what this is about. So the Lord is the one that's nurturing us, bringing us forward. You know, we got to trust him to lead us to salvation, to lead us to victory, man. All right, to a real kingdom that starts from within you. You have to trust that path of integrity so that you'll be entire, wanting nothing. A true stone, properly and entirely built to be placed in the kingdom or the building that the Lord is building. All right, by the carpenter.
Verse 14, he hath mercy on them that receive discipline.
All right, so the Lord he got all that mercy, but he said he's gonna have it on those that receive this discipline, man. It meaning what? Becoming his disciple. Go ahead.
And that diligently seek after his judgments.
Right, so we're diligently seeking after the Lord's judgments upon this earth, man. And one of the judgments is us being in salvation and bringing a kingdom, a righteous kingdom upon this earth. But 2/3 of our people, they don't look for that. Neither do they understand. They don't even consider it. And not only that, they either attack it or they tell you, hey, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. They don't want it to exist. They right with this whole doctrine of the devil in America. The Babylonian doctrine, man. That was it.
Verse 15, my son, blemish not thy good deeds, neither use uncomfortable words when thou givest anything.
Right. So yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Luke 17 and 21, and that's it.
Luke chapter 17, verse 21. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you.
There you go. All right. So that was the basis of this lesson, man. That the Lord is going to raise up a kingdom on this earth. The government shall be upon Yahweh's shoulders. All right. And but it starts with you. The kingdom of heaven is with you. You got to get yourself prepared like a stone for the building, uncut, not manipulated by man. All right. And shaped by man, but to be shaped by God Himself, just like natural stones are. So with that, we're gonna end it. And anybody got any more precepts just in case? All right, we're gonna end it there, man. And we're gonna say, Call, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Ha, Rakah, Radash, Ma'amah. All right, double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders, and shalom to Akim and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Hey, shalom.
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 Shalom. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh, you
y'all.
was? You was? All right.
I didn't see y'all.
I thought about it after a while.